All right, already got people in the house. What is up, yo, comic book nerds? Who we got already? We got Angel Bees. Hey man, we still got a 1 day giveaway a prize for whoever's first. That's hilarious. J Rod's second, JLS is third. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, J Rod, this is the 5:30-ish start time. 5:30-ish. Let's say ish. I doubt it because I live in New York and it's already past 70. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, I was getting myself situated. Andrew, hey, thanks for checking on the dot, man. I really appreciate that. Man, we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We are gonna have a lot of fun. This is kind of the pre-show. I'm just gonna ramble, talk some nonsense, kind of interact with you guys a little bit until Jesse and Justin already. They're still getting set up, but I told them there's no pressure to come on until like around 6 o'clock or so. That's because I want to give people time to join us in the viewing portion of the auction. I've seen people do auctions where there's like 2 viewers, and it just doesn't go good. Trust me, it just doesn't go good. So Andrew Calderon, thank you for joining me. Stoops too. Stoops, man. Hey, Stoops, you do be buying up a lot of stuff, man. I think you took about at least half of the stuff I had. Was it last time or the time before? I can't remember. Cat ran in the house. How you doing, Cat? I hope you don't mind me calling you Cat. Female comic nerd in the house. Appreciate you. Huey's Comics as well. My Sunday is good. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk a little bit about the Justice League in this pre-show. How many of you guys had a chance to see it? I saw it already only because Tuesday we're going to talk about it over on JLS Comics. So I kind of had to see it, but we'll talk about that here in just a second. J Rod, Iron Galactus in the house, serving our country. Thank you so much, Iron Galactus, for doing what you do, bro. Comically Flawed in the house. Otaku Dan, Houston native. Let's see here. Look at Agent Smith, aka Postal Smith, in the house. The Doom 9.2 crew in the house. Thank you so much for popping in, bro. I appreciate it. Speaking of which, I think 9.2 crew got a auction coming on. I didn't check, but I heard it's next week. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard it's next week. Kind of a Black Friday weekend auction. So I'm definitely going to chime in on that and see what they have to sell. Darnell Jones in the house. I know, bro. I'm late. Hey, I'm so sorry, man. I'm just, better late than never. You know what they say. Nerd checking in. Yo, we hungry for some goods. Yeah, I got them for you. Nerd Vision in the house. What's up, bro? We got them for you. We got about, I want to say at least 30 books. We're going to try to pump them out and get through them all before the end of the week, or before the end of the show. Only if it's cheap, it'll be good. But we'll see. I'm going to make some plugs and kind of talk about a few things here before we get started, because we're going to do a raffle today. We are going to do a raffle. There are 9 spots because somebody already bought a spot. There's 9 spots for this raffle. I will show you guys what I will be raffling off. Otaku Dan, you went to the Jim Lee signing? bro. Dude, I heard people were getting sketches by Jim Lee, man. Those sketches are probably like $200 to $500 a pop. I couldn't believe that he was doing sketches. That's crazy. That is crazy. Jason, I guess I'm evil, man, because I try to ship media mail every time I can, man. I try to ship media mail every single time. Oh, man. Cat saw it. Huey saw it. Doom hated it. Colton Atkins, thanks for joining us, bro. Starts on the 27th. Good for you, man. Man, you guys are kind of... Oh, Doom says it's not 9.2, just Alex. Alex is a comic quarter. Okay. But I'm pretty sure you guys will be on there, right? Yeah, no. Maybe 9.2 crew does their own, and Alex does his own. He wanted to sleep in no another auction. Stephen Oates in the house. Oh, Andrew, you're the one that sent out that. Okay, so Andrew sent me out some books to press. He sent me out a First Punisher, Amazing 129. I actually already started. I got the Nova #1 done, and I got another one done. I can't remember which one it is. I had to kind of put it on pause so I could press some of these books that I'm going to auction off tonight. But I'm going to continue. Actually, as soon as the show's done, I'm going to put in another book and have it sit in the press overnight so it looks silky smooth. Yep, Comically Flawed is spot number 7. All right, man, you guys are chatting up way more than I can keep up with right now. So let me kind of... If Alex lets you join him, Alex is gonna hog it off for himself, huh? That's how that crew works. Y'all, that kind of crew, is that what that is? Like the lookout for only yourself crew? No, I'm just playing. All right. So what did you guys think of well, actually let me go ahead and do a couple of plugs. Got some good things to talk about. Get started off. Let me share my screen. You guys are gonna want to check this out. All right, so first of all, as Andrew mentioned, I'm doing some pressing for him. I'm still doing a lot of pressing. If anybody wants to send me any books, as a matter of fact, when I was standing in line yesterday, waiting for my shop to open up, I just started handing out cards to everybody. Had a couple people reach out to me, so it's been super cool, man. You guys are definitely keeping me busy, so much to the point that I need to get another press, and hopefully I can get that soon. But like I said, I think I got the best deals going on right now. Plus, I like to believe I do an amazing job, and I will try to get you guys your books within 2-week time frame. And as it is about 2 weeks, maybe up to 3, just depending on how many books you send me. If you send me like 8 books, 10 books, then it's going to be about 3 weeks, okay? But I'll make sure you get your books just looking as close to near mint as possible, okay? As close to near mint. Also, follow me on Instagram. The reason why I say this is because over the past 4 days, I've posted everything that's going to be in tonight's auction. So you're going to really want to follow me on Instagram. And not only that, my Instagram page, go to the top right-hand corner, those 3 little dots, click on that, and then go down to where it says turn on post notifications. That way you guys get notified every time I do a post. Now, I do post a lot. I would like to think that I post at least anywhere from 5 to 10 times a week. Reason being is because I am trying to build my followers and just try to keep everybody, up to speed with what I'm doing, what I got going on and stuff like that. So, but I also like a lot of people's stuff. I try not to follow a lot of people. Reason being is because if I have 900 followers, I mean, come on, I'm never going to really like and get around to all 900 followers. So I try to keep it down to kind of to what I think is bearable for me. Okay. There's a lot of people that I really want to follow, but I try not to get lost in the whole way of doing things. I try to follow people that I know I can actually devote my time to enjoying their stuff, their posts, and checking them out and what they post and all that stuff. So, but that's kind of why I do that. I do want to follow more people, so maybe I will, but we'll see. Also, I got this. It says Thursday, but we are done for the year on Thursdays. We will be having a show Tuesday because we're going to be talking about Justice League. And we're going to have another show probably the Tuesday after Star Wars because we want to talk about Star Wars when that comes out in about a month or so. So, but we're pretty much done for the year. But be sure to check us out on this Tuesday and then probably the following Tuesday after Star Wars drops. Comicbook.com. I always try to plug in these guys. Justin is a managing editor over there. And Jesse, they both actually write over there, and they're always looking for new writers. If anybody has any interest in writing for a pretty nice website, hit Justin up, and I'm pretty sure he can help you out. They're always looking for people to contribute a little bit of time into kind of just helping them grow that website. I think Justin is 75,000 viewers of traffic on their site each month. So that's kind of exciting to hear. So let's go ahead and show off. Actually, what I got to do, hold on a second. I got to unshare my screen real quick. I got to link out to I got to send this link out to Justin and Jesse. I totally forgot them. Babe, you have to turn that down. Sorry about that. My internet is kind of slow. Jesse's good to go. I'm trying to get you hooked up, Jesse. I don't have like fiber optic speed like a lot of other people. So, all right. Let me stop this. Okay, I'm going to stop. Okay. Let me share one more time so I can show you guys what I'm trying to do. Okay, so if you guys can see my screen, which I hope you can, here's what we're going to be raffling off tonight. You guys can buy spots anytime. You don't need to wait for me to show this. I will be showing this in between each auction. What I'm trying to do is as soon as I get 10 spots claimed and paid for, we will raffle this off probably as soon as it's done or at the end of the show. Whichever comes first. That I don't want to hold you guys hostage for the entire auction, but this is a near mint minus to near mint copy of the first appearance of Gambit. It's in really nice shape. It's the only copy I own. I actually do not want to get rid of this, but I'm inclined to try something new and something that I know a lot of people have actually been looking for, especially now since we've gotten a lot of information that they've continued shooting the new Gambit movie, and so it looks like it's definitely a go. Say what you want about Channing Tatum. If you have your own opinions and whatnot, he definitely has the look. As far as acting skills, that can be debated. But anyways, this will be auctioned off tonight. Hopefully, if we get all of the spots taken, if we get all the spots claimed, as you can see, it's $10 a spot, 10 spots. You pick your spot at the bottom. Actually, if you go to this live chat into the description, you can see what spots are available. And I'll show my screen just because I have the same thing that's in the description below, which is this right here. Comically Flawed is the only one that has claimed its spot already. He has spot number 7. Go ahead and go into the description below of this live chat video, and you can pick a spot. I will probably have to update it on my computer versus updating it in the description of the live chat, just because I don't want to mess anything up. I'm not sure how really that whole thing works. So what you're going to probably have to do is if you claim a spot, tell me what spot you want. Send $10 friends and family to strictlycomics@gmail.com. Once I confirm your payment, I'll lock you into that spot, and then we'll try to get rid of the rest of the spots. If all the spots are not taken by the end of the night, then I'll just continue this and transition this Instagram, and then I'll just continue to post ridiculously on Instagram until I get all the spots taken. So that's kind of how that's going to work. So let me see what's going on in the chat. I know you guys are kind of talking up a lot right now. Let me see here. Let me see if let me unshare my screen real quick.
What up?
Hey, what's up, Jesse? I got Jesse in the house. Hold on, man. Let me get you go ahead and jibber jabber for a minute, man. Let me get my headphones. I forgot about my headphones.
All right. Yeah, I had an issue with my audio too. I would have been on a few minutes earlier, but it's fucking me up there. So what's going on, guys? We're here for affordable auction number 9. We're ready to sell some books. Got some stacks. Hopefully you guys saw the preview stuff on Edwin's Instagram. I think he was just talking about it, showing some of the books we have available, some of the stuff I have too. I'm gonna be selling some lots, some single books, some stuff that hopefully you guys will like. So looking forward to that. Hopefully Justin will be along here shortly. I saw him give a thumb up, ready to go. I know he was out at the lake this weekend, so maybe he is still on the way home, or maybe he got home. I don't know, but he'll be here shortly. So it's all good. A lot of great people in the chat already. I think I saw it was close to like 25, 30 folks already. So that is freaking awesome. A lot of great people here. Some people that I've sold to, I know are good sellers, some good people, good buyers as well. Just all around good people. If you're not here to buy some books, you're here to hang out. That's awesome too. So we love the company. So pretty awesome. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I had a busy freaking weekend. On Friday, Punisher came out. Pretty much came home from work, watched that. Yeah. Right. I fell asleep, woke up Saturday morning, and just freaking killed it off. I would have watched it all the way through, but I was so tired. So, other than that, I probably would have just watched all 13 all the way through. Then I saw Justice League. Then I went to my comic shop for not only Justice League Day, but it was local comic shop day too. So there was a whole lot going on this weekend. And then, of course, we got the auction today. So big old nerd weekend. So it's pretty stoked to have experienced everything I did. But yeah.
Actually, I got Stoops 2. I got him logged in. Stoops, go ahead and send $10 friends and family over to strictlycomics@gmail.com. Got one guy that's already taken a spot. He wanted spot number 6. I got him written down in pencil. And let me see if there's anybody else. That's all I see right now. So we can talk a little bit about Punisher. I only watched the first 2 episodes. Did you watch the whole thing, Jesse?
Yeah, I did. I watched all the way through.
Wow.
And I gotta say, I liked it a lot. It's probably in my top 3. If I was gonna rank the Marvel Netflix shows, it's right behind Daredevil, and right behind. I think I really like Jessica Jones as my second best. So this is like right there, probably third, if not tied for second. It's definitely up there for me. If you like Punisher, this is something that you really like. I mean, it pulls a lot from like Punisher Max, from the Garth Ennis run. I'm
about halfway through Daredevil season 2. I haven't finished it. I just got the part where he got arrested. He went to jail, which is why when I started watching the Punisher, it completely threw me off because I was thinking he was going to start out in jail, but they did that with Luke Cage too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like all of a sudden the season, not the season, but the Defenders started right as he's getting out of jail or whatever. So I guess not much of a story of him behind bars, but so far, Punisher, what I've watched, I've liked a lot. It's definitely got that close to rated R, you know, theme going. Quite a few bloody scenes and whatnot, but it's definitely good so far.
Yeah, they definitely don't shy back or shy, whatever you say about that. Back down on, you know, the graphic nature of it, you know. Like take Wolverine, for example. One of the things was like, oh, it's not bloody enough. It's not like Wolverine-y enough, you know, like not stabby enough. So if they didn't do that, that would have been a complaint here. Like, you know, whatever the plot was, people would have been like, well, they didn't like shy away. Thank you. They didn't, you know, say, or people don't have a way to say, oh no, it wasn't shooty enough or, you know, violent enough for the Punisher. So they definitely held true to that. So that was.
I will say this though, the only thing I didn't really care too much for was the very beginning, the opening credits. Because you know how Daredevil shows the blood kind of pouring down, forming Daredevil, and then you know, even the Defenders is really cool. Like the Punisher is just a gun. It's just a gun twirling around and stuff. And I was like, I thought it was kind of weak, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, they do that like sort of like smoke clay, making a shape type of an intro. I noticed they did that with a lot of these shows, like Westworld does it. I know it's got a very similar feel to me, the way they do the intros.
Yeah. Let me see here. So we got quite a few people watching, 33 people watching. I want to give thanks to everybody already for watching. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and get started here in just a second. Let me see here. Okay, they're talking about football in the chat, among other things. So, what I'll do is I'll just wait for Justin to come on. And as soon as he comes on, we'll go ahead and get started. We can talk a little bit, I guess, about Justice League, spoiler free.
Sure.
I don't know, man. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
It doesn't matter. I mean,
it was. I'll say this: it was better than Batman versus Superman, but I liked Wonder Woman better.
Oh yeah.
Not by much, but it was better. My wife and I both agreed that the ending was kind of weak, and it was kind of fast paced. Like not fast paced, but it just came pretty quickly. The conclusion, but you know, I don't know. It was good. It's definitely going in the right direction, which I think everybody kind of agreed on.
Right.
And there's definitely higher expectations, I guess, for Warner Brothers and DC now with their movies, but I still think that they have a ways to go, in my opinion.
Okay. You know, people are comparing it to the others. I kind of want to shy away from that and just judge it on its own merits as a movie.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, one of the things is, you know, how do you what's your first feeling when the lights come on, you know, when you're walking out of the theater? Are you leaving like, you know, you had fun? Are you leaving confused? Are you leaving like disappointed? Like you felt like you missed something, right? That's fairly good gauge of it. That's your first reaction to it. And I gotta say, I had fun with it. It's not by any stretch of the imagination a perfect movie. It's not even like a good movie, you know. If you look at like, you know, classic, you know, filmography and how to, you know, but it was a fun movie. You know, a lot of issues, and we could get into, and we will on Tuesday probably get into some of the issues around like, you know, editorial or the, you know, the WB execs getting their hands in there and saying this movie needs to be 2 hours or less, you know, and you know how that kind of affected the plot. They needed to cut out some plot lines. You know, we missed some of the stuff around, I guess, the dark side, you know, thing was cut. You know, and it kind of makes it where you can't really flesh out some of the characters as much because you're in much more of a tighter, you know, schedule in terms of the plot. My big thing with this movie, and it's kind of, it happens with Marvel too, we can all agree on that, is the villain. Weak, two-dimensional villain. Like, you know, maybe 10, 15 years ago saying, oh, I want to take over the world just because, worked. But now we need something a little more fleshed out, a little more sophisticated of a reason. And I think that them cutting out the dark side stuff, which, as we know, was the motivation, kind of hurt that side of things. So
I think so too. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't have thrown him into an ending credit or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. They could have had 3.
Yeah. Do you think it was like maybe they just didn't know what was going to happen with it because of BVS or?
I know that when Joss Whedon came along, like one of his things was, I like to make a movie that is its own movie. It has its own beginning, middle, and a definitive ending. So I think that him tying in some of the dark side stuff, which would have been one of the overall kind of like meta plots that they want to do with the movies, wouldn't have allowed him to do that, because it would have left some like hanging ends plot wise that he wouldn't have been happy with. So
okay. Well, yeah, I agree with
that. Not that I like that, but I think that was his reasoning for it.
Yeah, I think I agree with much of what you're saying. I guess you could try to judge it as a movie in its own right. It's just kind of hard for me, and I think a lot of that has to do just because all it's all trying to be tied together in a way.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. When I first saw what was his name, Steppenwolf.
Mm-hmm.
I told my wife. My wife's like, "Who is this guy?" I kept calling him Wolfenstein. I don't know where I got that from.
That's a fun game.
Is that what it is? A game or something?
Yeah, it's a game. It used to be a computer game back in the 90s, and then kind of like relaunched it recently.
I don't know where that came from, but he was like really, really cool, man. I was like, man, this dude's gonna be bad. But that
axe around was pretty cool.
Yeah, but that ending, just didn't really do it for me. But because I figured he would have been more of a threat. But I don't want to get too much into it because I'll end up spoiling it. But I definitely think the dark side could have been teased at least. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
absolutely. I did like the interaction between the heroes, though. It looked like, and maybe they were acting, but it looked like they were having fun with it. I think that they got each of the characters' characteristics correct.
Yeah, and one of my concerns about that was Aquaman, but they had enough water scenes for him and his powers to be relevant to what's going on as far as them as a team.
Yeah.
That's always like the thing that gets teased the most about Aquaman. It's like, dude, what is he going to do? He's supposed to be in the water most of the time.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They always need to like fight next to a canal so he has some way to contribute.
A sewer or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, we could say, yeah, sure, it's not as good as Wonder Woman, and it's better than BVS. That's fine, but it doesn't really tell you a whole lot about the story, or Mira looked great, absolutely. Erod212 said Mira looked great, 100%.
She did.
And, they're coming out actually. I don't know if it's based on this and how she looked and all that, but they're coming out with a Mira miniseries. It's going to be her first time with her own title. So
is it going to be the same actress?
No, a miniseries, comic book series.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's pretty cool. And I don't know if you know Art Germ, obviously. He's doing one of the covers for it. It looks phenomenal. I guess I don't know if it's I think it's solicited through DC. So I guess he's coming off of Supergirl and at least doing some more covers for DC. So that's good news to me. I don't know if he's going to do all 4, but he's at least doing the first cover for the cover for the first issue.
Okay.
Yeah, but Amber Heard as Mira. Yes, I'll take that any day.
Also, I just noticed, man. I don't know if you can if we can figure this out during the show, or if we'll have to do it later. But I definitely need to give you the little blue wrench, the option to be able to manage and do what you're able to do here. So, because you're not able to share your screen, are you? If you need to.
No, you have to go through your settings on your YouTube. To your account settings, and you set there's I don't remember the exact tabs to click on, but there's too deep you go into it, and then you can take people's YouTube URLs and add them as moderators or administrators. But you have to do it through your actual your settings on the YouTube side of things, not the Google Hangout side.
Okay. let me see here. Rag, I showed off the Gambit already. I'll show it again here in just a second. We're kind of waiting for Justin to get on board. I guess we could get started and hope that he comes in when his time comes around. But I'm just kind of waiting for Justin to jump on board a little bit, just because I don't want him to get left out. I'm not really sure what all he wants to auction off. So that's kind of the hold up in the right now. But in the meantime, I'll show my screen real quick so that I can just continue to plug this. I got 8 spots that are available right now. I'm trying to raffle off this first appearance of Gambit. It is in near mint condition. Hasn't been pressed yet. Haven't had time to do it yet, but I will as soon as we get all the spots filled and we do the raffle. I'll press it and clean it before I send it out. But it is as is right now at least a VF Plus copy, but I'm confident it'll be at least a 9.2 or a 9.4 by the time I've gotten done with it. So if anybody's interested, there's still 8 spots available. There's 1 through 5, and then 8 through 10. That's $10 a spot. Go ahead and just claim what spot you want. Send $10 to strictlycomics@gmail. And once all the spots are filled, we will do this raffle by the end of the night. So,
yeah. Stoops is asking if you got his payment.
Yes, Stoops. I'm sorry. I did get your payment, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much. But the guys are saying that Justice League did what they say 95, 98 million.
Yeah.
96 million.
Yeah.
I thought it would have done more than that.
Well, the projection going into the weekend was 110. I think Thursday night, Friday morning, they dropped it to 95 million as the projection for the weekend.
Okay.
So that's pretty low. It's one of the lowest openings for the Disney movies.
It is, but it got a lot of it's got a lot of positive feedback by consumers, by viewers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, forget the critics. I think it went from an 86 to just an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
for people who watched it.
It's interesting. They were hiding the Rotten Tomatoes critic score for a while. You know, they do this show. Yeah, they do this show. I forget what it's called. But it's basically like, oh, should you watch this or not? Type of like a review thing, and then that's where they reveal what the RT score is on the critic side of things, and it leaked. It didn't really leak. What happened was they have it kind of like hidden on the website side of things, but it was pushed to one of the phone apps, and you could actually see it on the phone app. So people were like, shit, now we know it. So they screenshot it and stuff before they took it down and it got out. And it was like in the 40s and stuff. So everybody was talking about like the 48, 46, 37% Rotten Tomatoes score. And I think that hurt it. I do. You know?
Well, I'm looking at what I posted a couple of days ago. The critic rating was at 37. Now it's at 39, which isn't a lot, but it's gone up a little bit. So I don't know. It's just definitely one of those things you got to go see for yourself. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's still better than like the 26% or something that BBS got. So even though it's in the 30s, it's still, you can say, a step in the right direction. Not a big step, but it's a step. A little shuffle, I guess.
Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Let me see. Let me just catch up with the chat real quick, and then we will get started. Let me see. So I'm here.
Somebody asked an interesting question. I can't wait to ask you guys on the full movie review show.
Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah. Gomez in the house, Rag, the Doom, Brian Spaceboy. What's up, y'all? All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. We're still waiting for Justin, but we don't want to hold you guys up. So the way I'm going to do this is I just took pictures of everything similar to how I did last time. And I'm just going to share my screen so that you guys can see the picture of what's going to be auctioned off. And then you guys obviously bid in the chat like how we always do. So Jesse, you ready?
Yeah, kick it off, man.
All right. We will do this. Okay, let me just figure out I think I know what I want to do first. I think I know what I want to do. Let's see. I'll start out with something that I know everybody knows. Starting bid will be $1. And what am I starting off for $1? Right here, near mint copy, 9.8 of Spawn #9. First appearance of Angela in near mint condition. Posted it in the chat. Starting bid will be $1 for anybody who's interested. As you guys saw, shipping is $4 for 1 to 3 books, $6 for 4 books or more. I got $1 by J-Rod, 2 by Iron Galactus, 2 by Otaku Dan, 3 by J-Rod, 5 by Darnell Jones. Guys, remember, this is a 9.8 condition copy. I don't know what they go for slabbed, but it'll definitely get a 9.8. Actually, funny thing is, this is actually the one that I bought as a kid way back in the day. So, but I got like 3 other copies, so I really don't care. Stoops was at 4. Darnell Jones, the high bidder, at 5. Spoil it, Rag. We can't spoil the movie. Check us out Tuesday, and I'm pretty sure it'll be all kinds of spoilers. Steve Costilla at 6. He's the high bidder. Jason Smith at 7. Boy, what is K? What is K? I'm not really sure what that is. Darnell Jones at 10. He's the high bidder. Jason Smith at 11. Jason Smith is the high bidder for $11. Like I said, first appearance of Angela. You know, you can speculate as much as you want. I have a feeling that we could possibly get an Angela appearance in the MCU in relation to some kind of Thor movie that the Avengers fight. Who knows? But either way, man, if she's ever mentioned in any kind of upcoming film, best believe that this is going to be about a $50 book. They did print off a lot of these. It's gonna be worth a lot more than actually what it's going for now. Jason Smith is a high bidder at $11. I'm gonna say going once. Gomez says you think Jason Smith has that jet lag. Simpleman Comics, thanks for this. Okay. Oh, you guys are subbing to each other. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely sub to each other. Shoot, that's what it is. It's all about a community and stuff. Cat Ren says, I wish we'd get a vote Loki film with Angela as the head of Secret Service. That would be kind of cool. That would be cool. Man, they got all kinds of things they could do with Angela. I mean, she's just a cool looking character. James Gidney at 12. Darnell Jones at 20. Darnell Jones, the high bidder at $20, sir. Thank you very much for that. Going once to Darnell Jones. Going once. Like I said, it is a 9.8 condition copy. Does not even need a press. So it's just going to be shipped out the way that it is. It's white cover, gorgeous looking copy. So yeah. I'm going to say going twice to Darnell Jones. I have a feeling he might have ran away with it, but we will see. We'll hold on for just a little bit. Nobody's mentioned that they fold or anything like that, so we'll call it going twice to Darnell Jones, and we'll just wait for a little bit, give people time to ponder and to think whether or not they want this. I don't know what LCSs are selling this book for, but even though there's no kind of movie announcement, there's no kind of major role for Angela yet in Marvel comic books, people are still looking for this book. Otaku Dan folded. Steve Costello folded. Jason wants to think about it. Andrew folded. So I'll wait for just a few seconds. I will say this. I will have another copy up probably, I don't know when, but I am going to sell auction off another copy of this. So, but this is just going to be the only one that I have today. I still have yet to decide when I'm going to do another auction. I have it kind of tentatively set for December the 10th, but I may do another one in between, maybe like affordable auction 9.1 or 9.2. We'll see. Everybody seems to be folding, so I think what I'll do is Darnell has some insider trading info on this. I'm going to say sold. I'm going to say sold to Darnell Jones for $20. Darnell Jones, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. It is yours, good sir. And I'm going to unshare my screen, and then I'll turn it over to Jesse. Let me see if let me see.
All right. Congratulations, Darnell.
Yeah,
Nice
man.
buy. Nice pickup.
He took that.
It's a beautiful book.
It's a clean copy, trust me. So I'm gonna shut up, Jesse, and it is all on you, man.
All right. There's my old ugly mug. Take off my my thing here. All right. I'm gonna start off with this because I know somebody had messaged me and they were looking for these. So I'm gonna start these off at $3. It's a 2-book lot. One of them, well, both of them are by Jeff Smith, and it's Bone. Okay. I know that Comically Flawed loves the Bone.
He loves to what?
Exactly. This is a Hero Premiere Edition Holiday Special. Get that while you can. Christmas is coming up. And then this from 1993. Okay. And this one's from 95. It's a Bone source book. Okay, I'll get it up close for you guys. There's that. I didn't get all fancy and do my screenshots like Edwin did, but you know, there you go. So there's that.
They can still see it. What condition are those in?
These are going to be, I'd say, put them at a 9.0, 9.2.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 9.1 if that was a thing. And we'll start this off at $2. That's $1 a piece.
Wow, that's a deal, man. Because I looked those books up on eBay.
Yeah,
that's a heck of a deal.
All right,
I might have to bid. I'm sorry.
I like these books. Jeff Smith and Bone's really cool. It's a classic character. You know?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are attached to Bone. So there you go. Looks like we got one bid from Chai Perez, $5. Do we hear 6?
It's not Bone Thug greatness.
Yeah,
greatness.
No harmony. All right. 2 bones. All right, we got 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Do I hear 6? $1 increments going up. Did we talk about shipping? Did we break down the particulars of shipping? Oh, you got them on your screen. So yeah,
I talked about mine. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just following along with that. So if you guys are, no crossroads exactly. It's 1 to 3 books, $4, and then 4 or more will do 6. If it does get up above 10 books, because I do have a couple of fairly large lots here, we'll kind of one-off that. I have my email address here on the bottom, right there. It's jesse@jlscomics.com. So if you win something, just shoot me a message, and then we'll do the, hash it out from there, the particulars, shipping. I'll give you my PayPal. But just shoot me a quick email. It's easy to do from here. So there you go.
Adam wants to know what numbers are they again?
These are here. I'll open it up for you. These are kind of like NNs, like one shots.
Yeah, I thought that the holiday special was like a one shot.
Yeah, I'll read the indicia to you though, just so.
While he's doing that, let me say this, guys. I think the holiday special is at least a $10 or $15 book on eBay alone. Those Bone books are definitely popular to collectors. If we had that #1 first printing, of course, it'd be a different story. But Bone, I remember Bone in the '90s, dude. Like that was like a hot book in the Wizard magazine for a long time. That first issue.
It says the entire content of this book is copyright Jeff Smith, because when you get right down to it, the whole thing was his idea. Please do not infringe on this copyright and force us to send the rat creatures after you. It says, it is, after all, the season for peace on earth and goodwill. Now shut up and eat your quiche. That's the Indicia. Yeah.
So there you go.
Bone fans are diehard fans. Pretty cool.
You got Legend in the house. He says it's a great read.
Yeah.
What's up, Legend?
Yeah, it just says Bone Holiday Special in the Indicia. So there you go. All right, cool. So we had a $5 bid. Just kind of keep this moving along. I'm gonna stay going once on the 5. If I hear 6, think it's gonna be the $5 bid. Taking it. Going twice. I bet you do, Doom. Has it happened since then, though?
All proceeds do go to help the JLS Comics YouTube channel. Actually, I'll just put that out there.
Normally that's the case, but these proceeds are going towards a couple of clutch cylinders for my car. So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right. Going 3 times. Going 4 times. No, how many times? 3 times, right? All right, I'm gonna say sold.
You need to.
Yeah, man. Sold to Chai Perez. Shoot me an email, Jesse@jlscomics.com. We'll talk about it from there. Cool. Sold.
All right. Congratulations to the winner. And Jesse, don't feel rushed, man. Take your time or do whatever you think you got to do. Let me see. What should I don't even know what to do next, man. I don't even know. Let me see here. Oh, Lord. Okay. I think I'll do this. I think I'm going to go here. All right. Up next, everybody, I will do this little 2-issue lot. I'm going to put it in the chat just so y'all know what's up. This is the first appearance of the New Warriors. Both are in near mint condition. The last number 411 is a New Warriors cameo. 412 is the first full appearance. Starting bid for the pair, I'll just do $1 a piece. $2 will be the starting bid. And I think also I don't think it's the first appearance of every character because obviously Nova is a part of this. I know it's the first appearance of Night Thrasher, but I'm not sure if it's the first appearance of, is that Speedball? Jesse, you can help me out, man. Is that Speedball and then
in 412?
Firestorm. It's not the yeah. What's up, Chris? All right, I got 10 from J-Rod. Brian Spaceboy had 2. Brian Spaceboy went to 11. He's the high bidder. What's up, Big E? Big E's in the house.
What?
Yeah, I need one of those little horns that he does all the time. Yes, Iron Galactus. These are near mint. These are at least 9.2. 9.2 to 9.4. Very clean, nice looking covers here, guys. These have already been pressed. I'm trying to get in the habit of pressing these before I do the auction, so I don't have you guys waiting so long for me to ship books out. I've gotten about half, a little bit more than half these books already pressed and clean. So Comic Book Champ at 12.
You got, according to the CGC, this is the first full appearance of the New Warriors. So you get the 411's, the cameo. 412 is the first full. Juggernaut, of course, is in it. And also a Beta Ray Bill backup story.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I know Justin already has these. A What If number 47. I can't. What number? Like, what is that? What If? What does that have to do with?
Which one?
They're asking me if.
What If 47?
Yeah. So I don't know what that is. I appreciate that, Legend. Legend says I'm a good presser, so I try.
That's a Thor. What if Loki had found the Thor of Hammer? It's the last of the What If run.
Oh, really?
Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Really cool cover, actually, with Loki, with like lightning and there's a hammer right in the middle. It's cool.
Okay.
I dig it.
All right, so I'm gonna say who's the high bidder? Brian Spaceboy at 13. He's the high bidder. I'm gonna say going once to Brian Spaceboy. Going once. I appreciate that. A lot of people are looking for this. I think that this has had a TV announcement. Am I right? Am I right on that,
New
Jesse?
Warriors, yeah. I think they was going to go to Freeform, if I remember correctly.
What is that? Like Netflix or something?
It's one of the channels on TV, like more younger demographic
okay.
oriented channel.
Like CW or something?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, either way, it's a TV announcement. We're gonna get these characters. Comic book champ at 14, Brown Spaceboy at 15. Garrett Johnson, how you doing, friend? Gorgeous. ComicallyFlawed says the old ABC family, he thinks. So okay. You know, I was gonna keep these, but I happened to come across 2 more copies of each one. So I definitely have a set for my own personal collection. I actually grew up with Night Thrasher. I was actually collecting comics when that Night Thrasher #1 dropped. That kind of chrome gold. No, it was like a red border, red cover.
Oh yeah.
That dropped in the early 90s. Of course, you know, you bought that stuff back then because it was a collector's edition, and you were going to put your kids in college with it.
The cover, so it must be true.
Yeah, so you know, I went and bought it, but not knowing that this is actually their first appearances. So
that happened a lot, didn't
it? Yeah, probably a little bit more than it should have. Yeah. So let me see here. I'm going to say going once to Brian Spaceboy at 15. He's the high bidder.
Get it, Brian.
All right. Let me see here. Oh. Wait, no. I don't need to stop sharing. In the meantime, let me plug this in real quick. If anybody's interested, still got 8 spots available. Would like to kind of push and get this done by the end of the auction if we can. If we don't, it's not a big deal. But I would like to raffle this first appearance of Gambit. It's only $10 a spot. Just pick a spot in the chat and shoot me $10 through my strictlycomics@gmail. We'll lock you in, and then we'll just keep it going until we get all the spots taken. I really would like to see who gets this at the end of the night, because it would be really fun to be able to do on a live chat, a live auction. So if anybody's interested out there, there's still 8 spots available to try to win this first appearance of Gambit. I'm going to say going twice to Brian Spaceboy. Did Erod pick a spot, Doom? You guys are chatting so much, man. It's really hard for me to keep up.
Big's got a spot.
Okay, Big E's has a spot. Let me go ahead and
or maybe he's saying what Erod's was. Let's clarify that.
Yeah.
He said spot 1, Edwin. I don't know if that means Erod or if he wants spot 1.
Yeah, go ahead and confirm for me, email or Big E's. Did you want spot 1 or was that for Erod? Let me know. He said, how is Annual 14 not his first? Oh, God, don't let us get started on that. Stoops did get number 6, okay. Comically Flawed. Thought Doom said 9. Doom, did you want spot 9?
Big one, spot 1.
Okay, big one. Okay.
Biggies, yeah.
Biggie's Comics, appreciate that. Biggie's, go ahead and send me $10 to strictlycomics@gmail. We got your spot locked in. But yeah, I didn't catch anything from Erod or Doom. If you guys want to confirm that for me, like I said, the chat is kind of going a lot faster than I'm really able to keep up with. Jesse, if you see anything that kind of gets past me, just let me know, man.
Steve Costilla, spot 4, please.
Steve. Got it. All right. All right, Steve Castillo got spot 4. All right.
6 spots left now, right?
Yes, sir. 6 spots left, and I'm not seeing anything else for the first appearance of the New Warriors here. So I'll wait for just a few seconds, and if nobody's interested, I'm going to go ahead and Enrique, got you, bro. I appreciate it. So I'll wait for a few seconds, and I'll just go ahead and say that this is sold. Oh, Erod said he already has 4 copies. That's what it was. Okay. Golly. Maybe he should be called the comic hoarder. 4 copies. Let me see here, Gary. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to say sold to Brian Spaceboy. Haven't gotten any other action for the first appearance. Steve, I got you. Thank you so much. Just popped up on my phone. So I'm going to say sold. I'm going to stop sharing and turn it over to Jesse. Congratulations to Brian Spaceboy. I really appreciate it. Excuse me. Jesse, it is all yours, my friend.
Man, 27-0.
Who's that?
New England and Raiders.
Who's winning?
Patriots.
Oh.
Good thing Chris is in here.
Right?
Yeah, man. All right. Keep an eye on that while we go. All right. So we're gonna
hold on a second. I got Jeff G wants spots 8 and 9. Let me go ahead and put that in real quick. All right, Jesse, you're good now. I'm sorry.
That's cool. Fill in your spots, and it's important. All right, I'm going to sell you guys this Fuck Fairyland. I hate Fairyland, the Fuck Fairyland. Cover B, Scotty Young. You got to love that cover.
That is a cool cover.
Yeah, if you're a Scotty Young fan and you don't have this, shame on you. But now's your chance to unshame yourselves.
Is that a first print, a variant, or
it's first print? I got it the day it came off the shelf. Yeah, first print. I actually got both covers, so this one's never been read. It's been in the bag pretty much since day one. So it is, yeah. It's nice and clean here. Came out in 2015.
Oh, I remember because I was mad because I missed out on it.
Now's your chance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this off at $1.99.
All right, so there you go, people. 99 cents for F Fairyland #1, first printing, Scotty Young. I know a lot of people are getting those Scotty Young variants just because of his artwork. I'm not even sure what this is going for on eBay, but I know it's going for a lot more than 99 cents.
Yeah. But this is the affordable auction. That's how we do.
Stoops 2 is in at $3.
All right, $3. Thanks, Stoops. Do I hear 4?
No, I'm gonna have to get in on this, man.
Do I hear 4?
I'm gonna have to get on this.
$4 for the.
I got 5 on it.
Gertie's mad. Look at that. She's like a 30-year-old woman.
Oh, come on, Stoops,
stuck
for real.
in a kid's body. And she's pissed off. She's stuck there too. This is a really fun read. I don't know if you guys have ever read this, but it is a hell of a lot of a fun story. Yeah, it's cool. I really don't want to sell this, but all right, we're up to Stoops at 6, Strictly Comics at 5, Chai Perez at 7, and Stoops 2 back at 10. All right. Do we hear 11 or more? Stoops 2 at 10. For the Fuck Fairyland, the angry. It's a Gertrude, right? They call her Gertie. She basically kills all the Fairyland creatures. It's a fun read. It's cool.
What number are they up to now on that?
You know what? That's a good question. I think that they took Scotty took a break for a little while.
$11 by Chai Perez.
Right. Chai Perez with 11. Do we hear 12? Stoops at 12.
Oh yeah, he's at 12. All right. Has he been consistent at doing this monthly? because this is with Image now. He doesn't have to do
Yeah.
it for 6 months, then take a month off, or has he been doing it every month?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because I haven't been
Okay.
following it for the later issues.
Uh-huh.
But I'm pretty sure that he did quite a few. It's in the double digits now, for sure, in terms of the numbering. But I think that he did take a couple months off from it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Stoops 2 at 12. Stoops 2 at 12 for Fuck Fairyland. Well, I Hate Fairyland. Cover B. Fuck Fairyland variant. First print.
Now, correct
all
me if
that.
I'm wrong, but every time he does one of those, he there's one called an I Hate Fairyland and then one with the F Fairyland, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I Hate Fairyland is the cover A, and this is like basically like a cover B. Yeah.
So it's the same story, just different.
Just different cover. Yeah.
Okay.
I know some shops were putting like a little piece of tape over that.
Really?
Like a
Hey, but when you do
sensitive
it for Image, you can do stuff like that, you know.
That's right. That's right. All right, we're gonna say going once to Stoops 2 for 12. Going once to Stoops 2 for 12. Do we hear 13? Lucky number 13.
13.
For some really awesome Scotty Young goodness.
Can you remind us on the condition of that? Is it near mint? You said
Yes,
it was
it is.
unread. Okay, near
Yep.
mint. All right.
Yep. Yep, he did I Hate Image as well. That was like I think it was it Halloween Comic Fest? No, it was Free Comic Book Day. He did that. He did an I Hate Image.
Yep, that's what Colton Atkins
Yeah.
said. I
All
hate
right.
Image.
Cool. We're gonna say going twice to Stoops 12. Going twice to Stoops 12 for 12.
So I take it she's got all the bandages all over her hands because she was beating up a lot of people.
Well, yeah, she has an axe and she kills them. Like whether it's like even the moon, like she kills the moon. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna say sold to Stoops 2 for 12. But bam.
Sold. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Stoops 2. He wasn't joking, man. He said he's gonna buy us some stuff. So
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, just shoot me a quick email saying this is Stoops 2. I won the Fuck Fairyland. It's Jesse at jlscomics.com. It's right there.
Adam says you're a hat 1 1/12 way to a clutch cylinder.
Yeah, right. Not even close. But hey, anything helps.
Justin's in the house. What's up, man?
What up, Justin?
You're on mute, bro.
I'm on mute. Okay, how's it going?
It's going good, man. You get them dogs fed?
Yeah, man. I was gone all weekend. My bad. I got home like around like
Living
5.
Living that lake life.
Woo! It was good times.
Man, I saw that picture you put up, man. It just brought back memories.
Like Lanier,
Golly, man. All right, so man, if you're ready, you're up next, Justin. Not really sure what you want to do. As soon as you get up and start
let's go
auctioning something, I'm gonna go use the bathroom, man. So I've been drinking water and stuff. So
all right, let's do.
Make sure you mute your mic when you do that.
Hey.
Actually, hold on, Justin. While you're figuring out what you want to do, let me go ahead and get in another plug. I think we're pretty close now. Let me see here.
How many spots we got left?
We got 1, 2, 3, only 4 spots left. Go snap! This is going on much quicker than I was thinking.
I want spot number 2.
Oh, for real? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't have that book. I don't have it.
See here, EXILESTATE.
All right. We are in the 4th and it's 30-0.
Yeah, that's New England. I mean, come on, New England against the Raiders.
There's like that one guy at the casino like flipping out right now. You know?
All right.
Like he just quadrupled his money.
All right, so we got 3 spots available, guys. 3 spots. Spot 3, 5, and 10 for anybody who is interested. It's $10 a spot. Only 3 spots away from doing this raffle and see who wins the first appearance of Gambit. Man, this is a nice copy. If this goes well, I got 2 other copies that I can get, and either do in future auctions or on Instagram. I kind of like the whole idea of doing an auction just because it's live. So
there you go. Brian's taking
Brian,
that third spot.
Boy. All right, cool. Appreciate that, Brian. Let me go ahead.
2 spots left. Cool.
Yeah. Make sure I spell your name right, man. Appreciate that, Brian. Brian Space Boy. So we got 2 spots left. I'm going to turn it over to Justin. If you guys see anything while I'm gone, please let me know. But I don't want to hold Justin up. I just want to get this plugged in real quick. So let me see. Let me stop. Let me get it on Justin so it stays on him. Oh, no. Justin, it's all yours, bro.
All right. Okay. So for my first, I'm going to do a lot first because why not? A lot. It's 6 books, right?
A lot of what?
A lot of stuff. We're going to DC in the early 90s here, everybody. We're going to be looking at Green Lantern. Oh, yeah. We're talking about Emerald Dawn 2, 1 through 6. I don't know. I mean, they're all in good shape. This one, first one's got an indention, so pressing would do a good job on number 1. But all the rest don't have any issues. Issue 2. Issue number 3. Issue number 4. Issue number 5. Now, I mean, if you're a Green Lantern fan and you don't have this in singles, this is totally what you need, right? We'll start this off for all 6 books at $1. $1 will get you 6 awesome Green Lantern books. An actual pretty good story, too. I mean, it's 90 days, part 1 of 6, so you got 1 through 6 of that. It does end like it looks. The Trial of Sinestro. That's super cool. Shipping is the same as everybody else. It's down at the bottom. So, and this is 6 books, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Anybody looking for these books for $1? Maybe, maybe not. Got dogs going on. So, has everybody seen Justice League except me? Is that what's going on? I guess everybody left also. Thanks, guys. Cents a copy. They are, man. That's what I'm saying. But for $1, you get them all. But that's cool. I mean, we can pass on that. Maybe go to something else. Since if y'all don't want it, give me like 3 passes and I'll just pull something else. No biggie. What do you think about that?
You got a bid.
What?
You got a bid.
Oh, we got $1 from J-Rod. J-Rod's gonna get some books. Well, it doesn't work now, Biggies. There's a bid. So we'll go going once to J-Rod for $1. And Rag wants spot number 5 on the raffle. Where is my...
That means there's only 1 spot left.
Ooh.
All right, what happened?
You got Rag, spot 5.
Rag getting in on this?
Yep.
Yeah, baby. Trinity wants to see the books again, Justin.
Okay. Got Green Lantern Emerald Dawn, issue number 1. You can see it here. This is the 90 days storyline, issue number 2. Got to put up a screen here in a second so I got better light. Issue 3, 4, 5, and issue number 6, The Trial of Sinestro. Yeah, right?
Say that again. What was that?
The Trial of Sinestro.
The Trial of Sinestro.
It's the trial of the century in the galaxy or something.
What's the starting bid?
Going twice to J-Rod for $1 whole. He's going to pull it off.
Shipping is $6 for 4 more books. Answering Evan.
Yeah, normal stuff.
Yeah, guys, make sure you look at the bottom lower thirds of each person. I think that we're all pretty consistent across the board. So,
but the more you buy, it still stays at $6. So hey,
there you go.
If you're in the United States, outside of the United States, the price jumps.
Speaking of which, let me go ahead and just make a plug for the PayPal. Guys, use paypal.com/shipnow to ship books. I'm telling you, it's so much cheaper. If you go straight to the post office, they're going to try to sell you everything in the manual.
Yeah, dude. And then you you print out the label. You go to the post office. All you do is drop it off. You're in and out.
Yeah,
boom,
yep.
boom, boom.
You don't
No
have to stand in
lines.
line.
It's so much easier that way.
Yeah.
Evan jumped in with $2.
$2?
He just
$2
doubled.
to Evan.
He just doubled the bid. What the hell?
Oh my god, 100% increase.
What? Let's do that again, guys.
Going once to Evan for $2 for Green Lantern Emerald Dawn 2. It's only fitting that it's for $2. J-Rod says he folds. All right, we'll go I'll give it another cycle of 30 seconds for the delay. See if there's anybody else.
Up.
Comic Book Champ would like to take spot number 10.
Oh, snap.
That's it, right? That's the whole thing.
That
Boom.
is
All right,
congratulations.
Let me sorry, comic book. Okay.
Call in mine for Evan, $2 for Green Lantern Emerald Dawn number 2. Good job, man.
I'm trying to just confirm all payments and everything. Jesse, you're more than free to go if you want, or I can go and then confirm everything when I'm done.
Oh man. All right, I'll go. I got
Sure?
Yeah, all right, we'll
Okay.
do this here. So I
You
have a
gotta take it off my
lot.
screen?
Oh yeah, hold on. Sorry.
This
There we go.
is 29 books right here. They will be bagged and boarded. I just haven't had a chance to do it with them all yet. It's a huge dent in Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. So that will be coming up. But to keep with that theme, we're going to start with this. It's Peter Parker, the new volume, Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. This is an eBay exclusive, and it's an homage to ASM number 100. This has never been opened. Perfectly near mint. 9.8 plus, I would say. It's crispy, minty, clean. Okay. Look at that. Cool cover, right? Very cool cover. Can you hear me?
Yeah, and then he bought the original right after, right?
Yeah, I did. So we're going to start this off right at cover price, $4.99.
$4.99.
This was a $4.99 book. It says right there, direct edition.
And I looked that up. That's strictly an eBay exclusive, right?
Yep, this was eBay exclusive. I think it was like a 1,000 print run. And
Oh, nice.
it sold out in just a couple days. It was through eBay, but it was in collaboration with My Comic Shop, which kind of did all like the shipping and handling aspect of it. But it was eBay who did the commission, if you will, for this here. So that's it. And then we have a vote. We have a bid. Stoops again, Mr. Stoops, in with 5. That's cover price. That's a good deal for that.
Stoops is the next Gomez.
Uh-oh. All right.
Gomez used to buy up everything. Now it's Stoops buying up everything.
Yeah. See, this is still the same bag. I can tell because I still have the sticker on it, the eBay sticker.
Nice.
Can you see it? Look, where is it? Where are you at? There you are. See, still says the sticker on it. Same bag. MyComicShop.com. eBay. Number 1, eBay, NM. It says right on there. Yep, that's what I said too, Biggies. All right. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, Andrew Calderon, in with 6. Thank you for that bid. Appreciate that. It's a really nice cover, gotta say. I changed my mind. I'm not selling now. Can't do that, right? Too late. Andrew Calderon. Nope, Stoops with 7. We're up to 7 now. For the
Nice.
eBay. Andrew's up to 8. If you guys like your Spidey, you're gonna like this. See, look, he's climbing right along there. Super flat. Comes with a free backing board. It's a non-clear board. There you go. John Cassidy, I think, did this cover. I would check, but I'm not opening it up. All right, Andrew's out. We got Andrew with 8, James Gidney with 9, Andrew back at James with 10. All right, guys. Andrew Calderon with 10. Oop, that was my phone. Sorry. You heard that. All right, we're up to 10. Do we hear 11? Do we hear 11 for the eBay / my comic shop cover here? Wasn't going to bid, but you still, you know, these non-clear boards are pretty time tested as a solid thing there. So I got to throw one in for you. So there you go. We're up to 10. We're going to say going once.
All
right, we have a little bit of a bidding war here. If you guys aren't going to continue to say fold, and we'll continue from there. All right.
Or continue fighting.
Or say a number. Either say fold or a number. So for James and Stoops even, if you're done, just say fold. And then we'll go ahead and call it sold. Got the beautiful Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #1. That's right. The non-clear boards. The non-see-through boards. I don't know. Variant Edition. It's pretty cool. You got all the villains in the background there. James up to 12. Andrew at 13. Stoops folds. Okay. No worries, man. Stoops folds. See all the villains back there? You got Electro. I think I saw Electro somewhere. Where's Electro? There's Electro right there. Jamie Foxx right there. Andrew Calderon at 13. All right. Andrew Calderon at 13. Jason Smith is sitting on his hands. I think that means that he really wants to bid, but he's telling himself not to right now.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah. All right. All right. Andrew Calderon. Okay. James folded. Andrew is at 13. Okay. We're going to say calling twice, going twice at 13. Going twice at 13 for this beautiful Cassidy variant.
You know, I noticed one of the things I noticed is everything is exactly the same on that book except that yellow banner.
Yeah.
I forget what the original said, but there's nothing on that, which I don't know, man. I feel like they could have thrown something up there. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
All right. I'm calling it sold. Andrew Calderon, $13.
I'm calling it. Uh-oh.
Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, email is right there. So shoot me an email saying what you want here.
Nice.
Cool.
Dominic, Ricky just joined us. Thank you so much, and shout out to everybody else in the chat. We had up to 37 viewers. I really appreciate that. This really means a lot to me, and it really means a lot to Justin and Jesse, I'm sure. So Thank you so much, everybody. Let's go ahead and see where we're at real quick with the raffle. First appearance of Gambit. All spots are filled, and let me just confirm payments. I was waiting for payment for a couple people. Let me check. We're going to see tonight who wins the first appearance of Gambit. Let me see here. Okay, so I can confirm. I just confirmed Rag's payment. All right, and then let me see here. All right, got Comic Book Champs payment. There's only one other person I need to get payment from, Brian Spaceboy. Go ahead and send that over as soon as possible. No rush. You got some time before the end of the before the end of the live auction. We got quite a few books to go through still. So just at your earliest convenience, go ahead and get that to us. I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next item, give him time to gather his funds, and I will go to, oh God, oh man, so many choices. All right, we're gonna go here. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Let me set this up. Share my screen one more time so everybody can see what's going to be auctioned off. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna go with a Walking Dead lot. Ooh. 2 keys here, nothing major. You got the first appearance of Negan, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is the first appearance of number 100, right? First appearance of Negan.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got, this is the earliest Walking Dead that I got. It's number 58. So it's Walking Dead number 58. Don't know if anybody needs this, or just looking for some filler or whatever. It's kind of a random lot because I sold all my Walking Dead stuff. This is pretty much all that I have left. And of course, you got a number 115 blank variant. This is All Out War Part 1.
I think you're sharing my screen.
Am I sharing your screen?
Yeah, that's what they're saying, that they can just see mine.
Sorry. Yeah, because I was presenting. My bad. Sorry about that, people. I think you guys can see it now. Can they see it now? Okay, yeah, it should be good now. I apologize about that, guys. All right, anyways, so it's a Walking Dead lot. It's number 58, number 100. This is the chrome cover. I think this was the original cover, can't remember. 115 blank white sketch variant, and then of course you got the Michonne number 1 and the Governor Special number 1. All these are in high grade, super high grade, 9.6s, 9.8s. I would have to check again to confirm, but they're up there. I'm going to start the bid off at $1 a piece, $5 starting bid for this lot. Let me see. Check the chat. Brian Spaceway, you're good, man. You're good. Go ahead and go to the store. Do what you got to do, man. A 9.2 crew auction. Stoops in at 6. Appreciate that, Stoops. Like I said, all these are in really high grade. I know the 58 is a $10 or $15 book all day on eBay. It's the lowest Walking Dead that I currently own, which will belong to somebody else, whoever wins this auction. But then you got also number 100, which is the chrome cover, flawless. And then you got the sketch, All Out War Part 1 sketch cover. I'm just going to sell these in as a lot. Let me see here. Joseph Stoner at 7. Joseph Stoner in the house. I haven't seen him in a while. J-Rod in at 9. Jason was in at 8, but you got to go higher than 9, Jason. Oh, he did. Jason at Smith. Okay. At 10. I'm sorry. Jason Smith at 10. Like I said, near mint lot, very high grade, kind of random, but it's just it's all that I got. There's like a handful of Walking Dead books that I'm keeping for myself. One is the McFarlane cover from number 100, and then I kept the number 1, the color version when they redid it in color a few years back. I really thought that was a cool idea, and I really like that book, so I'm keeping that one in my collection. Stoops says he's out. Andrew in at 11. Appreciate that, Stoops, though. Comic Book Champ in at 12. Comic Book Champ is the high bidder at $12. I know a lot of people got like the Walking Dead, Michonne, and Governor, and if you win this lot and you just want to use those for trade or something, definitely do that. But I know that number 58 and number 100 and maybe even 115 are going to be where your money is going to be at. Andrew at 13, NLC at 14, Gomez at 15. Appreciate that, Gomez. Gomez is the high bidder at $15. That's still a good deal because that's only cover price. That's only cover price. It's still a good deal right here. Only cover price for these books right now. Yeah, Rag, I've never had a Walking Dead 19 other than the weekly version. And even then, I think I sold it pretty quickly. So I like The Walking Dead, guys. I really do. The story is just phenomenal. I'm just not like really into horror genre, zombies, just horror movies, all that stuff. So, but the story is absolutely fantastic. And I still say that Robert Kirkman's idea for the end of this movie is going to be a dream because Rick started in a coma, and I think it's gonna end with him waking up from the coma. That I'm just gonna call it and put it out there first. Say that you heard that first here on Strictly Comics. So, all right, Comic Book Champ at 16. Gomez at 17. Got a little bit of war right here. Appreciate that. Gomez, the high bidder at 17. Got to go 18. That's still a good deal here, guys. It's still a good deal for this book or for this lot right here. Andrew at 18. Gomez at 19. Like I said, it's not near mint. Very high grade lot right here. Near flawless. I don't know if these image blank variants or anything, but I don't know, man. A lot of people still want these blank variants to get sketches and stuff done on them. Andrew at 18. Oh, that's kidding. Gomez at 19 says, let's see. I heard it first. So Gomez, the high bidder at 19. I'll say going once to Gomez. Going once to Gomez for $19, the high bidder. He might walk away with it. We'll see. He might walk away with it. Andrew heard the same thing. He says he heard the same. Andrew at 20. He's the high bidder at 20. Appreciate that. Gomez at 22. Thank you so much, Gomez. I just have a feeling like that's just where they're going to go with it, man. I mean, I could be wrong, but here's the thing. Here's the only thing about that. Like, Carl is getting older. So if that was the case, you couldn't show him because he wouldn't be young anymore. Unless he aged for all these years and Rick had been in a coma for all these years. Who knows? Andrew at 23 going once. Andrew at 23 going once. Gomez at 24. Gomez at 24. Andrew at 25. Andrew's the high bidder at 25. Andrew's the high bidder at 25. Oh, that's hilarious. J Rod says he's going to give the TV show 2 more seasons. Jesse has the big job of coming up with a lot of topics for us to talk about over in JLS Comics. And one of the things I presented to him, which we really didn't get around to, probably for lack of time, was just that there was rumors out there that the ratings were dropping. And I mean, like, I don't really know if this is true or not because I don't really watch The Walking Dead, but maybe you guys can let me know. Do you feel like the ratings are dropping for that TV show? Like, people are just kind of getting not bored with it, but just kind of numb to it. Like, nothing really new is surprising them. Like, I remember when Carl bit off that dude's neck. Like, that was like a very shocking type of episode. Like, that was talked about everywhere. But you guys tell me, man, if you think that show is just getting kind of bored a little bit. Flawed says he gives it 3 seasons. Comic Book Champ says he folds. Comic Book Champ, thank you so much for being there, man. I really appreciate that. Andrew Calderon, he's still the high bid. I'm going to say going twice to Andrew. I'll give people a few seconds to think about it. I know we got lag and stuff like that. So he's currently the high bidder at $25 for this Walking Dead lot. I'll wait just a few more seconds. J-Rod thinks it might be the next season at this point. Who knows, man? Jason, if you've never seen The Walking Dead, bro, don't get started because there's a lot that you'd have to catch up on.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, you could do it. You could burn through it, but I'm pretty sure you'd be dreaming about zombies and stuff for a few of those nights that you're burning through all those episodes.
It's all on Netflix.
Yeah.
Start at the beginning and dedicate a couple of weeks to it, and you'll get done.
All right. I'll wait about 10, 20 more seconds, and then I'll call this. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched Walking Dead in a couple years, NLC, so I don't even know how Daryl's character has developed since then. He's definitely become a favorite, and the funny thing is, he's not even in the comic book. Can you guys? Have they put him into the comic book yet? Jesse, Justin?
No.
Daryl.
Separate.
They still haven't put him in there, huh?
Yeah. That they won't. They're not going to. I think it was a recent panel. I don't know if it was SDCC or one of the other ones. It may have been Rhode Island. Somebody asked him about that, and there's actually a character in the game, and like, are we ever going to see her on the show? And they're like, no, we like to have a little bit of separation between each of the different, the different shows, the comics, and the games as well, because it makes them all like special and unique in their own way, even though they're tied all to the same world. So they purposely have these different characters that will not kind of cross over to other mediums. So.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say sold. I think people have kind of bowed out of this. I really appreciate it. I'm going to say sold to, sorry, who was it? Andrew. Sold to Andrew. Thank you so much. Congratulations, sir. I'm not sure which one of you guys are next. I kind of got lost in the rambling and stuff, but I'm going to unshare my screen and turn it over to whoever.
I think it's my go.
Go for it.
All right.
Justin?
Lot or single book? Decisions. We'll go with a book that, just because of the timing, we got a cool teaser from this character. Do what? No tell. All right. So we got a cool teaser from this character earlier this week, a couple days ago. And we're just going to go with probably a near perfect copy of X-Force #2, second appearance of Deadpool. Start at $1. $1. Now, this is the second one, but it jumps up when the movie comes out. So,
heck yeah, it does. And then we just had that trailer too.
Yeah, man, that was solid. This book, like I said, is in amazing shape. What's up, Jesse?
Is anybody there?
Can you hear us?
Hello.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Hello.
We can hear you. Hopefully he's looking at the chat.
Here, I'll message him real quick.
Yes, it does, Biggies. That's right. Now, like I said, this actually can't. This one.
Oh shit! Is it my turn?
But yeah, it's flipped. Give me the other two.
Okay.
Can you hear us now, Jesse?
I guess it's my turn. Okay.
No. Justin's gone.
All right. So let's go with another variant here. This is Ninja.
I just said
known as Ninja K. These days, it's #1. It's from the relaunch, but this is a gold variant. These are really kind of given out at the convention. This is Ninja 1, a gold variant. Now this is got some spine ticks on it. I don't know if you can see.
Just let him go.
I counted about 5 of them are small. 1, 3. I put this in VF range.
Can't even see his
Kent Clayman.
This is hilarious.
All right.
It is hilarious.
Ninja gold variant. These are really nice.
J-Rod. Oh man.
J-Rod's confused about.
Hey,
So there you go.
let's see how long it takes.
All right.
Me.
I don't know.
VF
Man.
here. I'm gonna get this started off at start off at $5.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh man, I'm having a good time with this.
I don't have Jesse's phone number, man. You got it? I had it. I don't. Somebody needs to give him a call. Oh, he figured it out because he logged out. That's funny. Oh, snap. That was good.
All right, so who had the last bid? I think it was a $3 bid. Jason Smith is $3 on X4. I think. NES Master bid 5, but NES Master, I don't know if you were bidding on me or you were just bidding on the hopes of what Jesse was trying to show.
Like, we couldn't even see nothing.
No, man, that was funny. That was funny. It did.
Comic Book Champ, I think we'll do Ninjak eventually. We still got at least an hour and a half to go. But I know that Jesse will probably get around to it. So let me put the screen on you, Justin. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, no problem. All right, so $3 for NES Master. I don't know what Rag's doing for $49.99. All right, so this is, like I said, a near mint copy here. I actually got this from Big E's. It's part of a lot where I needed 2 other books.
that is the one.
Yeah,
that's funny. Big E's was saying something about that today on Facebook.
Oh yeah, no, this is totally it. Because I had a couple. It was also I got a New Mutants 100 and that second print of first appearance of Cable, New Mutants 87.
Oh, so that was part of a lot.
Yeah, and this one I've got a couple. So
gotcha.
It was part of what I needed. So I think we're still Jason at $3. This is a deal on this book, guys. That is a deal. Jason's gonna flip this on eBay like ain't nobody's business. So we'll go going once to Jason. I don't know what. No, I don't think Rag did.
He'd have been the first. $50.
The first appearance. I mean, I could pull that out, but I don't know if anybody wants to start where that's going to start at. It's a crazy book. But yeah, super good condition. Jason's got it at 3. We'll say going twice to Jason at $3 whole dollars for the second appearance of Deadpool in amazing shape.
It is in amazing shape, near mint.
Yeah, like seriously, there's nothing wrong with this book. You could ask Big E's about it. Like, I can't find anything wrong with it. It doesn't even look like it was ever read. Like, the spine is flawless. There's no color break or anything. It's nuts.
Stoops in at 4.
Oh, Stoops. He's like, no. I got to get that book, man. I got to get that book. X-Force. Number 2. You know we're getting an X-Force movie soon also. That's part of Jason Brolin's deal with Cable.
That's definitely going to happen.
Oh, yeah. That is coming. Andrew is at $6. $6 going to Andrew.
Go, Andrew.
Yay.
Hey, man, I remember when Liefeld was here in Houston a few years back, and he kept telling everybody, get that X-Force number 2. Get that second appearance. He was preaching that every show he was going to.
Yeah.
And sure enough, people were doing it. I think that book was going for like $25 at one point.
Yeah. Big E's has verified that this book is also near mint. Thank you. Oh, that's crazy. The first 2 lots I did were both from 91. Or the first 2 things. Kind of funny. All right. So we'll be going twice to Andrew for $6. $6 whole dollars.
$6.
$6 holla for Deadpool. Deadpool. He's coming at you. That promo, that little like teaser they threw out a couple days ago, that was pretty funny. You gotta love Bob Ross.
Who doesn't love Bob Ross? Dude, I think he's on Netflix or something like that. We've even watched him a couple times recently.
Oh yeah, yeah, Bob Ross. Yeah, he's on there. Yep. All right. So, Comic Book Champ jumps in. It's $7.
$7.
Catherine is hoarding this book. She has 6 copies.
Oh my god! Well, it's not like they didn't. There was no shortage of print run on that book.
$8 for Andrew. Andrew's back in. $8. That's solid.
Andrew, will this be your 9th copy?
I mean, yeah, if you're like a big Deadpool fan, this is a book that you're.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Copies of. I don't. I'm Catherine. I'm just messing with you. You know what book I hoard, so. That's the only book I talk about that I hoard.
I'm still waiting for you to get Beta Ray Bill like spray painted on your car or something.
I wonder if I could do like a vinyl wrap.
Yeah.
And then get Walt Simonson to sign my car.
Get 337 on your license plate.
I should.
Thor 33. Dude, you should totally do that. Thor 337. Wow, that's dedication right there.
All right, so we're gonna say going twice to Andrew, $8 for X-Force number 2, second appearance of the Merc with a Mouth, the guy who just won't shut up, Deadpool.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving this one back to the community in this auction to not be a hoarder of this one. To make sure that they're out there for people that need and want this book. So yeah, all right. Andrew's at $8. We said going twice. We'll give it about 30 more seconds here for the delay, and then we'll call it. Boom, boom, boom. You pumped?
Trying to figure out
what you're gonna do next. Yeah.
I don't know what to do next. I'm looking.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and call this one. Andrew is the big winner. Congrats, man.
Congratulations, Andrew. Where's Jesse at? There he is. Jesse, just in time. Oh man, this was good. Good stuff. Thank you so much, everybody. Did you get a winner, Justin?
Yes, sir. Andrew Calderon for $8.
Sweet. Jesse, you are up, man. You all set up, no technical difficulties or anything?
You can take it off. You can. Yeah, I think you're still on me.
Yeah, but he's got it on mute.
Oh.
Jesse.
We're never gonna find him. Wonder what happened. If it was his mic, because his mic was working, it was like his speakers weren't bringing us back.
I don't know. I give him a few minutes and then I'll run one. Here, let me message him. See if he gets it.
Oh, did you put it on him? Yeah. I still got my Silver Age stuff coming up, guys. So be ready for that. Here in the next couple rounds, we'll be getting into a couple Silver Age fun.
You and me both, dude. We got some Silver Age today.
Woo!
Yeah.
Dominic asks, how much is the first Beta Ray bill? Oh, that one? That one's not for sale. The slab is not for sale. If you need a copy of 337, we can talk later. I don't have any ready for this auction.
Jesse popped out again.
He just must be having super major technical difficulties.
All right. I'll go ahead and go. And when Jesse comes up, he'll be next.
Cool.
Let me figure out what it is I want to do first. Oh Lord. Somebody mentioned it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. because they obviously been keeping track with what I've been doing. So
you got stalkers, man.
Yeah, man. Kind of a big book, key book coming up next. Let me see here. Share my screen. We're gonna go with this. This is Marvel graphic novel number 4, people.
Oof.
You should know what this is. If you don't know what this is, let me educate you. This is the very first appearance of the New Mutants. This is a first printing. New Mutants number 1 is not the first appearance. This is probably about a fine to fine plus condition. I want to say that this is conservatively graded. It does have its issues. It has not been pressed yet. I will press it for free before I ship it out. Let me see here. Let me just put it in the chat, and then I'll let you know what I'm going to start it off at.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You are back, and I've already gotten started. I don't want to get these guys all hyped up and.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, take your time. I was having some technical difficulties and ended up switching from Safari over to Chrome, so that worked.
Okay, cool. So you go next, and then we'll just keep going at it. Let me see here. Okay, guys, I put in the chat Marvel graphic novel number 1, number 4, first appearance of the New Mutants. We'll say starting bid will be $1. How about that? Starting bid will be $1 for the first appearance. This is about a fine condition. Fine plus. Yeah. I'll put it in there again.
Iron Galactus. Colton. Oh, well, Iron Galactus was in there for 5, and then Colton jumped up to 10.
Yeah, it like I said, guys, it definitely has its issues. It's not near mint, but it's the first appearance, and I don't. They did up to like 4 or 5 printings of this book, but this is the first printing, and I think you can tell because once they get into the second and third, they have the Canadian price sticker up on the top next to the original US price. So I think the Canadian was like $5.95. But like I said, it is first print, first appearance of the New Mutants. We've already got our first New Mutants movie trailer. We got less than 6 months before that movie drops. This is definitely your time to get one. And it is a first appearance of all these characters too, if I'm not mistaken. Justin and Jesse, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the first appearance of Cannonball, of God, what's these other guys' names?
Yeah, we got Brian Spaceboy 227 at $21.
Appreciate that, Brian Spaceboy.
Stoops back in at 22.
I can't spend too much. I'll drop out sadly. You already got a copy, Colton? Brian Spaceboy 23. Appreciate that, sir. Sunspot. Yes. Thank you. Sunspot. And then who are the other two? Isn't one of them like Warpath's niece or sister or something like that?
Probably.
Stoops 2 in at 25. Brian Spaceboy says he's folding. I appreciate you bidding though, Brian Spaceboy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Colton. Well, I'll tell you this, you guys.
Wolfsbane Mirage. That's right. Karma?
Here's what I'm honestly thinking about doing for the final affordable auction, number 10, the final one of the year. I have another copy of this. It's in nicer condition, and it's double signed by Chris Claremont and Bob McLeod. I'm not sure if I'm going to raffle it or auction it, but it's definitely going to be in the next auction. It's definitely at least a VF Plus copy, at least. And I would conservatively put it at that grade. But that's definitely going to be in the next auction. So if you're missing out today, you have opportunities next time. But in the meantime, it's a lower grade condition, first printing, first appearance of the New Mutants. Andrew, it's a first printing. And I'll clarify, you can tell by looking at the top. First printings only have the $4.95. Second, third, fourth, and fifth all have $4.95. And then the Canadian, which I think is $5.95, price sticker. All right, I'm going to say going once to Stoops 2. He was a high bidder at 25. Going once to Stoops 2 for 25.
That sounds... It's a good book to have.
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't even like the New Mutants like that, but you know, if I see this book, I'll grab it. Just, I mean, it's a first appearance, man, you know? All right, I'll say going twice. I'll say going twice to Stoops 2. He's the high bidder at 25. Stoops 2 going twice. Chris, the next auction will be December the 10th. December the 10th for auction number 10. So it's actually about 3 weeks away. 3 weeks from today. So it's going to come up it's going to come up a little quicker than they have in the past and they have recently. So Colton says this is his third favorite comic book of all time. Sweet. All right, I'll wait a few seconds and then I'll call this. Yo, Iron Galactus has got a 9.4 copy. Nice. Oh, he wants a reader's copy. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Yeah, lower grade copies are definitely to go for a reader's copy. I used to be so just strict on what I wanted my books to be in. I wanted like a 9.8 slabbed and a 9.8 reader copy, but I've kind of gotten past that. So, all right, I'm not seeing any movement, any action on this book anymore. So I'm going to say sold to Stoops 2 for $25. Congratulations, Stoops. Thank you so much. I'll press this book out before I ship it off to you, okay? Let me go ahead and unshare my screen. And who's next? Jesse, right?
Yep.
Jesse, still there, friend?
Yeah, I'm still here after my little technical difficulties. Sorry about that. They were telling me was I talking over you, Justin, or what happened there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that, man.
We could hear you, but you couldn't hear us.
Okay, yeah. And then yeah, there was nobody on the screen. Like if I had seen like you're popped up right now on the screen, I would know, okay, he's probably talking, but there was nothing up there. So I was like, well, okay.
Oh, crazy. We were waving at you and everything.
Yeah, there was nothing. No, I don't know. I got to figure out what happened there. It just happened all of a sudden. It's not like I clicked on anything. All right, so I guess I will do a 13 book lot.
There you go.
There we go. We all just saw the movie that pulled from Planet Hulk, Thor Ragnarok, of course. What happens when he comes back from Planet Hulk is he's angry and he's got his Warbound with him. And we get into a story called World War Hulk. So what we're going to bid on here is a 13 book lot. So World War Hulk was a mini series. It had five issues to it. Am I presenting to everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Had 5 issues. So that's what you have here. This is your 5 issues, 1 through 5. Really, really great David Finch cover art as well. I don't know if you can see it there. There you go. First cover there. So you get that. It did have a lot of different tie-ins. So you'll also get this is a second print variant here. They used to call them variants, second printing. World War Hulk 107. You get 108. Incredible Hulk 109. Incredible Hulk 110. And Incredible Hulk 111. Now, this is pretty much the whole Incredible Hulk, like the mainline Hulk tie-ins. But I'm also going to give you an after smash. It's called Damage Control miniseries 1 through 3. So this is World War Hulk after smash, Damage Control number 1, number 2, and they're a little bit sticky. That's a cool. That Lockjaw.
Mm-hmm.
You like dogs, you might want that. And then and then issue number 3. Okay. So 13 books. Again, the main run was 1 through 5. You're getting pretty much the whole World War Hulk story here. There was like a frontline, couple other stories there, like Gamma Corps, I think, that were tied into it. But this is like the huge, body of it. Again, 13 books. I'm going to start it off at $9.99, which is less than $1 a book for this whole run here. Okay.
Jesse, what I'm going to do is you continue to talk. I'm going to share my screen because I have that picture.
Okay.
That you sent me.
Good stuff. Okay, let's do that. Yep, Damage Control. They were referenced in the movie. There you go. There's the whole lot there spread out for you like a nice deck of cards. Stoops 2 in with 10. All right, very cool. This is an awesome story. If you have not read this story, it's super cool. The way he comes down, you get the Warbound, they take over. It's just a really, it's a fun read. And who knows what they'll do with it after, for the next movie. So there you go. We got MJW 223 with 12. 49. No. That's not the shit. No, that'd be a lot of shipping. For this, I don't know. We'll just stick with what do we say? 6.
Medium L, Jesse. Media.
Nah.
$6. I'm telling you.
Stoops up to 13.
Can you tell us about condition?
Yeah, these range anywhere from VF plus to NM. The reason I say VF plus, there are a couple with some spine ticks, but non-color breaking. So you have to kind of like feel along the spine and you feel them. Let me show you this one here. But for the most part, these are pretty, like the main line books are pretty clean. This is such a cool.
And that's a heck of a deal, man. Because I had that World War Hulk, the 1 through 5, and what's cover price? $3?
$3.99. Yeah, for the mini here. So if you were, let's see here. If you were gonna buy these, like say you got them off the shelf. Actually, all of them are $3.99. Nope, $2.99 for the Hulks.
Okay.
And then the main story, $3.99. $3.99. Yeah. So there's 5 of those. Now I got them all mixed up.
Yeah. No, that's fine. So roughly looking at about $40 to $50 worth of books right here.
Yeah. 4 to 5, 3 to 5. There we go. All right.
Stoops 2 in at 15.
These are just such cool freaking covers. If you look at it, that's kind of like he was very similarly dressed in the you can see me small there. You can see it right there, that first one. All right, we got some bidding here. Stoops with 13, MJ 12, 223 with 14. Stoops back again with 15. MJ returning fire with 17. And then Andrew jumps in again with 18. Stoops, you got to come up one more. Come up to 19. Andrew just beat you by a couple seconds on the 18 bid. So you're getting most of the story here. Most of the story for World War Hulk. And this is something that if you want to kind of, you could spec on it. They did Planet Hulk, and this is the follow-up to Planet Hulk, basically. He comes back from Planet Hulk, and he's mad. All right, MJ 223 with 20. Andrew returning fire with 21. We're up to 21. Blackjack. That's Blackjack. That's exciting. And I really like this story here. I just need to make space, guys. If it wasn't for me needing to make space and needing to buy car parts, this would not be leaving my collection because I really do like this story. And these are just such cool covers. Again, it's David Finch cover art on these. David Finch with Danny Mickey. Stoops folds. Okay. MJW 223 at 22. I'm trying to see. Okay, so these are all David Finch, Danny Mickey. And then who did these? It doesn't say. All right, Andrew Calderon with 23. Oh, John Romita Jr. did this one here. JR with Klaus Janson. That dog when I was showing you guys. This is Damage Control. This is 2 of 3. And you got a little Secret Invasion thing there, which I think that they might be using in one of the later phases. Secret Invasion. Dan Panosian did this one here. I'm not sure who that is. Soto? Oh, Sotomayor. Okay. Greg Pak. It's on that. Okay, so we got Greg Pak, John Romita Jr., Klaus Janson as the creative team here. And then, the David Finch covers there. So, all right, MJW up to 225. Stoops 2 says this story is amazing. Yes, it is 100% amazing. It really gets pretty intense. And then you got Sentry who comes in at some point. And I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But when that happens, all bets are off, let me tell you. It gets pretty wild. Yeah, so we have MJW 223 with 25. Andrew, if you want to do 26 or fold or done, then that's cool. But we're up to 25 now for this 13 book lot.
What?
There you go. That is a really good deal, if you ask me.
I think so too, man. That's still less, half of cover price.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to love the way this reads. I guarantee it. It's my Men's Warehouse reference. MJW 223 at 25. We're going to say going once. Going once for the World War Hulk 13 book lot. Okay. Going once to MJW 223 for 13. All right. Going twice. I think Andrew might be thinking about it. Andrew, you thinking about 26? Only a couple more dollars than your last bid, and it could be yours.
All right. I want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's watching. We got 44 people watching. Thank you so very much. We really appreciate it. Still got a little bit of time left to go. We got quite a few more books still to get into. More Hulk stuff, some Silver Age stuff. So definitely stick around, and tons of fun still ahead of us.
Sure do. I got stacks around me. Stacks and stacks. Gotta knock these stacks down. All right, we're at 25. We're gonna say going thrice to MJW. Oh yeah, so Legend had a countdown timer on this thing, and then every time it went off, Jay, King of the Golden State, was like, "Oh, somebody's Hot Pocket's ready." So I had that in my head ever since he said that. Yeah, pretty funny. All right, we're gonna say sold. MJW 223 sold. $25. Yeah, nice buy. Congrats. Shoot me an email right there, Jesse at JLS Comics, and we will talk about the details. All right. So congrats on that. Kick it over to the next person.
Who's up next, Justin? Justin.
Yeah, I think it's me.
All right.
Okay. So this happens in live auctions from time to time, everybody. But I saw this the other day when Jesse sent in his pictures of what he was going to be selling. I was like, oh, well, this will be fun. Now, I don't have as robust a set as he just showed you guys, but I have the full mini 1 through 5 World War Hulk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. These are all in near mint, like no issues with these books at all. I don't think they've ever been read. Like all the spines look perfect. There's no nicks. There's no little dings like on your corners like you normally see. But I'm going to start these cheap, everybody. $1 a book. We'll start at $5. World War Hulk.
Wow.
1 through 5. Just 1 through 5.
That'll go good with what Jesse just.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Sold. Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Somebody was just wanting a mini. Here's your shot for $5. 5 World War Hulk books.
Stoops in at $5.
$5 for Stoops. Yeah, this is a great set. If you know, I'm just not a massive Hulk fan, so.
But those cover arts are just amazing, man.
Oh yeah, they are.
I was getting them just for the covers.
The massive draw to these books is
Greg Pak
pop out at yeah.
Yep.
Stoops at $5. I don't know, man. These are solid. I did like a lot of what they did. Like they pulled so much from like Planet Hulk, and even some of this series into Thor Ragnarok. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So just a solid series. When did this actually come out? It's a good book. I like this cover too. Hulk holding up a tank. I mean, that's just like a classic kind of pose for Hulk.
Manny's asking if they're mint. Yes, they are. Manny, yes, Manny. Mint.
Super mint. We'll go with Manny mint. Yeah, like I'm saying, guys. The even the corners on these, like these, don't look like they were even like put on like a shelf in a shop at some point in their life. Because normally you'll see those books and they're always got the little like nick on the corner or at the top, you know.
Mm-hmm.
None of these have anything. Very surprising to come across books like this.
Yeah, Jeff G at 8 and then Stoops at 10.
Nice. Stoops at $10.
No, man, I was referring to the cover artist. I think Greg Pak does a few of the covers. I know he doesn't do the interiors. I think John Romita Jr. does the interiors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or does he write? Oh, wait. Is Pak the writer?
I think it was Jansen.
Oh, man.
I don't remember.
I'm confused.
Been confused. All right.
My bad.
$10 for Stoops 2 World War Hulk set. We'll say going once to Stoops for 10. Otaku Dan. That's cool, man. We're glad you showed up.
They are good deals, Otaku Dan. Jeff G at 13.
Yes, sir. Good deal. All right. Well, thanks for letting us know that, JLS. David Finch is the cover artist.
Finch, that's what it is. My bad, man. Golly. Manny, you were right. My apologies, sir. Manny was right. Manny knows his comics.
There it was. If I had just looked, it would have easily told me.
Yeah, right.
Stoops at $15. $15 for some awesome Hulk smash. We'll say going once to Stoops for 15.
You know, it's funny, man, because when that scene dropped with Hulk and Thor fighting, I was wondering why those books were going up on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
And now I see why. But I just didn't really get it, you know. I'm like you, man. I'm not like a huge Hulk reader, let alone a Thor reader. But man, that set really did spike up. I think I sold a set for like $35 on eBay, something like that. So even at this price is a good deal.
Jeff G folds. We got Stoops at 15 going twice for World War Hulk 1 through 5.
Biggie says that story was his favorite scene. The story has his favorite scene when the Hulk grabs Black Bolt by the throat and says, I want to hear you scream.
Yeah, I think that they were on the moon, right? That was when he met him on the moon. I want to say that was where it was. Could be wrong. All right. We will call this one for Stoops 2, $15. Good job, man.
Good job, Stoops. Oh, man. Good stuff. Well, there ain't no sense in me stopping. So let me see here.
Don't stop the fun.
Yeah, right.
No.
So let me share my screen and then we will come on over to here. Incredible Hulk, Future Imperfect. Whoa. Guys, these are near mint, or as Manny would say, Manny mints. The embossed covers, absolutely nothing wrong with these. I'll start these off at $1 a piece. $2. $2 for the 2-issue storyline of the Incredible Hulk, Future Imperfect, art by George Perez. Starting bid will be $2. $2.
Stoops jumping on that for $2. But Jason Smith said no, it's mine for $3. Oh, George jumped up to 10.
I'm putting it in the chat so people can see. Incredible Hulk, Future Imperfect 1 through 2, near mint condition. Wow. Appreciate that, George. George is the high bidder at $10. Jason Smith is a high bidder at $11.
Peter David goodness right there.
Yeah, that's right. Peter David, yeah.
I always like the Maestro. Like he randomly showed up, like I want to say like right before Secret Wars. He showed up in Secret Wars 2015. He showed up in Spider-Man 2099 and was gonna have like some stuff happen there, but then after Secret Wars, they never went back to it.
Okay.
So I can try to see the Maestro.
Maybe I can try to read it first before I ship it out. Jason Smith is a high bidder at $11. I'm not seeing any movement. I'll just say going once. MJW in with the sneak, $12 going once to MJW. Going once to MJW. Again, guys, these are near mint. Nothing wrong with them. Unread, as a matter of fact, because with this book, the spine, if you fold the cover too far back, the spine will crease as it folds backward. These don't have that. These are, pretty much unread for the most part. I haven't even read them. I just got them not too long ago, and I had number 2, but I didn't have number 1. I wasn't going to put just number 2 in without number 1. So I'm going to say going twice. Jason Smith says no. I'll say going twice to MJW for $12. Going twice to MJW for $12. Looking at this image, it makes me almost wonder if George Perez just took looks like he just took the cover and flipped it backwards and then just put a different face and clothing onto the older version of the Hulk. Or whoever that is. I haven't read it yet.
It's the Maestro, yes.
The Maestro, sorry. The Maestro.
Is future power-crazed hungry Hulk.
All right, I'll wait a few more seconds, and then I will call this MJW is the high bidder for $12. Oh, excuse me.
Comically Flawed said it's Savage Dragon's drunk uncle. Yes, sir. And he's wearing his necklace is made of Dragon Balls.
Oh man, you had me there for a second. I was looking. I was like, what? Like, 2 pair. All right, I'm gonna say sold to MJW for $12. Congratulations, sir. Thank you so very much. Who is next? Is it you or Jesse? Jesse's next. Jesse.
It's me. I'm up.
Yes, sir.
All right. I guess we are going to do my big lot for the night. My big lot. Big lot.
I think I know what's coming.
I think, yeah. So this is going to be the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man Volume 1 lot. There is about 29 books here. Now, I'm going to tell you right up front that a lot of these are kind of like reader copies, okay? So they're not all 100%. I do have them not bagged right now. I took them out to kind of like re-bag them. So if you do win these, they will be bagged and boarded. I just want to tell you that right now. But I guess I'll just run through the covers really quick here, right? So there's 14. It starts at 14. 15. You can see there's a glare. This is 17. Am I on the screen?
Yeah, you should be. Yep, you're presenting.
18. Okay. 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 19. 23. Now this one is one that has Moon Knight on it, but it's got some little bit of schmegma on it. I bet if you win it, Edwin, you can probably clean that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about bidding.
26. Like if you're looking to fill out, your Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man run or start one, this is a great place to start just to kind of kill some off there. I'm going to skip that one now and just throw that one in. Goldbug, first appearance here of Goldbug. There you go. 67. This one's already in the back. This I like. They've done this on quite a few of the covers where they'll do like spider legs and then a different picture. Like ASM 31 did it. The one Punisher's second appearance did it. It's a design style that they do on a lot of these covers. 69. And also this comic is issue 69. Return of Cloak and Dagger. Here's issue 70. Is this the end of Cloak and Dagger? And I could keep going. I got 76, 78, 87, 88, 89, 98, 99. This is the first appearance of Spot. Okay.
If you want, I'll show the picture while you talk over it.
You go through all these here.
Sure.
Some in the 110s, 127, 140. And then we get up to the last couple. So you're going to get 228. And then first appearance of Nocturne. Exciting, right? Comes with a card. Still bagged. And this is annual number 13 from 1993. Never been read. New character trading card inside. Oh, shit.
A trading card. I'm in.
That's right. That's right. I know y'all love your trading cards. So, yep. So you got good on near 30 book one rock here. And I'll start this off at $9.99.
Wow.
You're looking at about, I don't know, 33 cents a book.
I'm gonna share my screen and you can go ahead and talk over,
okay,
Jesse. That way people can see all the books. That is a heck of a deal, man.
Yep,
that is a heck of a deal.
All right, so my bad. It's 98. It's the first appearance of Spot. So there you go. But you get an appearance of Spot. Then how about that?
That's a lot of books.
Yeah. There you go. $9.99 for that, with $6 shipping. All right, James Gidney's in with 10. Strictly's in with 10. You got to come up one. James beat you. Oh, 15. Okay.
I came in.
All right. All right. Yeah.
I love me some Spider-Man goodness.
Yeah. It's a great run. It really is. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. But I'm really trying to focus on my amazing run right now, not kind of the other stuff. So that's why I'm letting this go. Yeah. All right. James is up to 17. James Gidney was 17. Oh, Strictly with 20. Strictly Comics at 20.
All of them newsstand or
most of them are. I'm looking through right now. Actually, I remember you asked me that.
Come on, James.
You got some Mike Zett goodness, Al Milgrom cover art. What a good cover here. Yeah, there's a couple that aren't. So
okay, but most of them are.
Yeah, most of them are. Yeah, all the fun ones. Hannigan, Al Milgrom, 1982. What a great Al Milgrom cover art here. Al Milgrom. Yep. A lot of good stuff there. All right, James. It's at 22. James Gidney with 22. Strictly?
Mm,
23
thinking.
or more.
Because I have a whole bunch of Peter Parkers already. I don't know what I have, but I have a lot within that. Like the Sin Eater 100s and stuff. Look at Andrew, 23.
Andrew, you're still at less than $1 a book here.
Oh, yeah.
James with 24 for the Spectacular Spider-Man lot. And I know it's probably going to be more for shipping on my end of it, but I'm sticking with the 6 because that's what we advertise. So. All right, James at 24, Andrew at 25. All right.
Yeah, 25 was probably going to be my limit.
Yeah. James at 26. There's some really cool appearances in here from a lot of different characters, like Archangel's in it, Hate Monger, the Enforcers. Remember the Enforcers?
Mm-hmm.
You got Moon Knight on one of them. Lots of people. Marvel's TV sensation. There was, you guys saw that the show, right? Back in the early 80s, late 70s. Prowler. Who's the new Prowler? There you go. Got a new Prowler. I already mentioned Goldbug. A lot of good stuff here. 28 from James. 28. Andrew had 27. James came back with 28. Do we hear 29? 29 for the PPSS lot. 28.
That's still a good deal, though, man. I mean, dude, $1 an issue.
Mm-hmm. Stop bidding up the auction. Manny, just bid like $45 and then you'll be done with it.
Man.
That's the way to stop it.
Right?
Just throw a huge number and everyone's like, oh, I fold.
Oh. Man, he's like, stop it.
All right, James at 28. All right, I'm going to say going once to James Gidney for 28. Going once to James Gidney for 28.
I know somebody's got an even 30 in them.
Huh?
I know somebody's got an even 30 in them.
Yeah.
Even $30. Yeah, Jason, take some melatonin, bro.
I sleep like a rock all night, each night. All right, we're going to go in twice. Going twice to James Gidney. Going twice to James Gidney. We'll give it one more minute here. Give it one more minute. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
We believe in you.
Start. Whoops, I did 59
29 books. 29
That's
books.
crazy.
Yeah, that's got to be a record for affordable auctions. Yeah.
All right.
30.
50 seconds. 28. Oh, you know what? Screw that. We're just going to say sold. Hasn't been a bid in a few minutes here. James Gidney, sold.
Sold. Congratulations, man. Shoot. That's a dang.
It's a big old
lot of comics. Yeah, happy reading, man.
You got a lot of books coming your way.
Oh, yeah. Dang, nice.
All right.
Who's up, Justin?
Oh. Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. It's all you, bro.
All right. I'm going to go with my first Silver Age book of the night.
Silver Age.
Silver Age. All right. DC Silver Age. So you know there's goodness, right? It's always goodness. Okay. So, this is a Gil Kane cover. It's a Green Lantern book, right? Green Lantern issue number 50. With the powerful Thraxon on it. Like I said, Gil Kane cover. Another cool thing about this book is it has an ad for Detective 359, which is the first like Silver Age Batgirl, I believe. So that's just, kind of a cool thing. I like those. Like I have the books that have the ad for the first, Thor 337. Just to have them. Grade of this book, it's Silver Age, so that makes it more difficult to grade. There is a little bit of discoloration here down at the bottom. You can just see that the purple is gone there. But there are no actual rips anywhere on the book. There's no actual missing chunks or any of that sort of funness on this book. The spine is fully intact. There's definitely some spine, color breaking little spots though. Like nothing's like stretching out into the characters or anything of that sort. All the corners are intact and not completely like rotted off or anything like I've seen with some books. So I mean, it's a mid-grade book. Wherever it would actually fall, I'm not 100% sure, but I would say it's, for Silver Age in this condition, like I would expect it to be in like a 6 to 7-ish range. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see anything on this book that would make it like a 5 or lower. But we'll, yeah. Did we? Yeah, all right, Big E's. We'll start it at $1. We'll start it at $1. Silver Age issue. No, there's no staple rust. There's no rust on the staples or anything of that, brother.
Oh, Adam.
Staple rust. It's also got all the staples, unlike one of Adam's slabs. So, Silver Age, Green Lantern, issue number 50. $1 so far to Big E's. ComicallyFlawed has jumped in with some action here. $2. Big E's at 5. Stoops is at 6. Brian Spaceboy 227 jumping in at $7 on this awesome Silver Age Green Lantern issue number 50. I mean, if it's a Silver Age book, guys, these are getting harder and harder to find. And
amen.
In solid condition where you would want them in your collection, versus it just being beat to crap.
Dude, I'm starting to get to the point now where I don't even want to let Silver Age go anymore.
Exactly. You just kind of want to hang on to them, especially if it's a character or like a series that you really have like, something invested in, Big E's jumping in at $11, putting it back up high. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Jeff G just said, hey, I really want this book. Threw in a $20 bid, everybody. So we are at $20 for Green Lantern issue number 50. Like I said, this does have the ad for Detective 359 in it. So just an extra little key, or a little aspect to this book that makes it a little bit cooler.
Is that the Ra's al Ghul?
Do what?
Is that the Ra's al Ghul?
No, it's Batgirl.
Oh, okay.
Batgirl. All right. Jeff G's going once at $20 for a 12-cent cover. Green Lantern. Very cool. Very cool book here. Green Lantern, if you're a fan. You know he's going to show up at some point, right?
Hint, hint.
Stoops 2 jumps back in. $21. $21 for Stoops 2. Yeah. Whoever gets it's going to be happy to have this book. I mean, it's just cool. Plain and simple. Plus, like I said, a Gil Kane cover, those are nice, Jeff G jumps back in at 22, going once. Awesome book. Thrax the Powerful versus Green Lantern the Powerless. Epicness. All right, Stoops is falling out. So we got Jeff G's at 22, going twice. Silver Age awesomeness. Here we go.
Silver Age awesomeness.
That's right. Beyond groovy. All right, looks like we're done here. Jeff G, we're gonna go and call this one for you, buddy. You got it. $22. Thanks a lot, sir. Email all that stuff right there below you, or below my name there. Awesome, man. Congratulations, Jeff G.
Who's next? Am I next or is Jesse next?
You are next, sir.
Well, somebody did. Okay. Somebody did mention the Silver Age goodness to keep it coming, so I will do what they asked, and I will keep it coming with the Silver Age. Let me share my screen just so you guys can see what I'm about to show. Let me see here.
Sorry, J-Rod. Just missed it, buddy.
All right. Just real quick, guys, just check out the lower thirds for the PayPal, email, shipping and handling, all that stuff. I realize I've been presenting and sharing my screen a lot, so I don't think a lot of people were able to familiarize themselves with the PayPal, email, and the shipping and handling costs and all that stuff. So take note of that real quick. It's really simple. strictlycomics@gmail, same name as my channel at gmail.com. But let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. And I think what I'll do is we'll go with this. X-Men, Uncanny X-Men. Well, X-Men, I don't think they were called Uncanny until a few issues later. Number 62 and number 95. Now, let me just talk about these real quick because these are far from near mint. I would probably put these books in the VG range, good to VG. I'd have to get my grading guide real quick again just to get a much better gauge as far as condition. They have not been pressed yet. I will press them. The 95 needs to be pressed. I will press it before I ship it out. I'll start. What the heck? I'll start these off at $1 a piece. $1 a piece for Uncanny X-Men number 62 and number 95. I think this is the...
I gotta check my box.
What is that, like the third appearance? The third appearance of the new team? I can't remember. Hold on.
62. 95.
Yeah, I think it's the third appearance of, the new team, Colossus, Storm, all those guys.
Oof, we got some bids going.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a good condition real quick. I mean, I would have to put these anywhere between, just to be safe, guys, just to be safe, and I'd have to look at them again. Probably between like a 2.5 and a 4.0, somewhere around there. So anywhere between like, yeah, VG or G plus, good plus to VG, somewhere around there.
Manny is up to $20 on the X-Men goodness.
And I just put it in the chat.
Or he retracted.
All right, so Manny was at 10, then Stoops 4, 5, Andy at 12, Manny at 15, MJW at 13, MJW at 16. 16 the high bidder for MJW. And the picture's a little pixelated, guys, because I got it blowed up a little bit. But I will press them before I send them out, and they should definitely be around at least around the VG range. I don't, you know what, Justin, you want to talk a little bit? Let me get these books. Let me just look at them again real quick.
Okay. So, X-Men. And he's going to get a press. That's awesome, though. I can't find a press around me, guys. I've looked for them. Actually found one at one point and was like, all right, good deal. Went and looked at it. And the the guy gave me the wrong dimensions for it. It was like 3 times larger than it needed to be. So that one wasn't coming home. But yeah, those are always good things to keep an eye out for. If you want to take the time to do it. It's not easy to make it good. Yeah, that free pressing's amazing.
All right. Let me see here. They're white to off-white pages.
Are you looking for a press? Like, for real?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Justin.
Yeah, I am.
What's your price range on it?
I don't know. Depends. I mean, as cheap as I can get it.
Okay.
No, I mean, we can talk later.
Okay. Well, I don't have one. I was going to give you a link to one.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, definitely send me. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, looking at these books, there's no staple rust. White to off-white pages. Yeah, these books are definitely at least VG. So I'd probably put them at a VG to find somewhere around there. Yeah, this 95, it's got some Marvel chipping on the cover, on the front cover. The back cover is actually fine. There's just a little bit of Marvel chipping on the front cover, but very high gloss. Again, no staple rust. Yeah, actually, yeah, I would have to put these at least a VG plus to fine condition. And after a press, it'd definitely be at least a VG plus, maybe fine plus. So they're in a little bit better shape than I was thinking. I just hadn't got around. I think when I got them, I looked at them a couple of times and then just kind of set them off to the side. But that's kind of what you're looking at, guys. So I'll say going once to MJW for $16. Well, George is in at 17. Appreciate that, George. There's no spine roll or anything. This should actually be a very quick and easy press job. The 62 is the worser condition because it is older. I wouldn't feel comfortable putting the 62 above like a VG plus. I really wouldn't. Yeah, I probably wouldn't feel comfortable putting the 62 above that. All right, MJW at 18. Going once to MJW. Mr. Unknown says he's got the George Foreman press. Nice. Yeah, man. Andy Parker, you're right, man. I mean, a lot of people want to press and do stuff like that, but you have to you got to have the time to dedicate to pressing. I mean, my wife will tell you that when I get off work, I'm working pressing books. Yeah, I go right to doing comic book related stuff, pressing books, putting stuff on eBay, getting things ready for an auction, and so on and so forth. So I'll say going twice to MJW. Going twice to MJW. He's a high bidder for $18. Babe. All right. Let me see here. Andy, were you the one that you're not Long Box Love Affair, are you? Instagram Long Box Love Affair? It kind of throws me off when people have a different name for a different social media site. All right, I'm going to say sold to MJW. Congratulations on this Silver Age. Dude, you got a good deal, man. I'm telling you, man. You got a heck of a deal, especially on that number 95. Once I get done pressing that, man, it's going to look really nice. Congratulations, man. That is a heck of a deal. So I'll say sold to MJW for $18. And who's next? Is it Jesse? Jesse, you up, bro?
Yeah, do you mind skipping over me though this round?
Sure, I don't mind. Justin, what say you?
All right, we'll go back to something more modern. We got a big lot, but not a big lot. We have some awesome covers here, people. We're talking about some awesome covers. You get a good story as a bonus. The big thing is the covers on these books are amazing. Again, I think all of these, we'll go through them, but I'm pretty sure all these are in very high grade. Yeah, let me look here. So we're going with Identity Crisis. We got the full set 1 through 7 plus a bonus book at the end here. All these are Michael Turner covers, everybody, which we all love Michael Turner covers. You can't go wrong with Michael Turner covers, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got issue number 1 here. Issue number 2. Issue number 3. Issue 4, which is the cover that everybody loves. This awesome Wonder Woman cover here. Can't beat Michael Turner. Dang, he does some good work. Issue number 5. Pull Tim Drake here. Very cool. Issue number 6. Issue 7. And as a bonus, you get Countdown to Infinite Crisis. Number 1. It's an 80-page fun book. And a Jim Lee cover on this one. So
a bonus.
That's right. You get a bonus Jim Lee cover, which that's solid. That, I mean, the way he did this one, it's almost like Alex Ross-esque. You know what I'm saying? Just like the way the colors and everything are done on this one. It's a very beautiful cover. So we will start this lot at $1. Because why not? That's 8 books. Michael Turner covers. Jim Lee cover. Wonder Woman cover you know you want. All right, so $1. We got $1 from Gomez, the comic collector. He is totally in. We got 5 from J. Rod Ham. He's like, nah, I really want those. These are solid books, guys. Solid books. Steve's jumping in for $6. Jason Smith said, I want it for $7. Let's see what can happen here. You know you want this cover. You know you want this cover. Steve's back in at 10. He says, I really want it. $10. Awesome stuff. Jason's at 11. Superman's even crying on this cover. It's very emotional for everybody. What's going on here? Steve's at 13. He's back. Get this Jim Lee cover back. Like I said, all these are in great shape. I couldn't really find any issues with any of them. All good. All good. Crazy Jim Lee cover, everybody. Steve's at 13. All right. We'll say going once to Steve at 13. $13. Like I said, everybody, you got 8 books here. Awesome deal here. Great covers. Michael Turner, Jim Lee. Jeff G says, hold up. I'm in. I'm throwing my hat in the ring here. $15, Jeff G. Eddie says he will find number 3 and 4 eventually. Let's see. All right. Jeff G going once, $15 for Identity Crisis, the full set, plus a bonus Jim Lee cover, Countdown to Infinite Crisis. Do y'all want to see Wonder Woman again? Such a cool cover. I mean, I really like 7 also, the final one, because it's just everybody's cape, cows, whatever, hung up. So very cool. Steve jumps back in at 16. Going once to Steve at $16. Big solid $16. This is a good set. I kind of don't want to sell this one. The more I keep looking at them. All right. Steve's at 16, so we'll say going twice to Steve at $16. Jeff G's back in at 17, so we'll be going once to Jeff G at $17. See if Steve wants to jump back in. It's a battle. Jeff G, $17.
It's amazing, man. 10 years later, how popular Michael Turner's art still is.
I mean, and it's the whole fact that we're just not going to. We all know that what's out there is what's out there. Now, yes, we do still get those like the variants and stuff from Aspen, but it's all art that he's previously done, and they just kind of manipulate a bit to work for whatever cover they need. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, he's got tons and tons of sketchbooks where he's just drawn stuff over a period of time, and that's where they're pulling a lot of the stuff for covers from.
Steve at 18.
Steve jump back in at 18. All right, going once to Steve.
So are you telling us how we got all of our Michael Turner Harley Quinn covers?
Pretty much.
Joker covers, Justice League covers. That Batman cover was kind of like he was just kind of like holding his thing like it didn't look like a final piece by Michael Turner.
All right, so Jeff G says he's out. So Steve going twice, $18 for Steve. Mr. Unknown Comics Guy would like a Michael Turner Stickman variant.
I'd still say if he were alive today, he'd just be doing strictly covers. That's it.
Oh yeah, he would. Yeah, he would be a J. Scott Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
But he would. It would help Aspen if he was still at Aspen and doing that.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that company.
And he would because he started that company.
Oh yeah. Yep. All right, so we're gonna say sold to Steve Costello for $18, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Steve.
You can see my email address in the bottom, exilestate@gmail.com. All right, I want to say comics so bad after I say Exile State. It's like stuck in my head to say that.
Is Jesse ready to go or Jesse?
Yeah, sure, why not? I had to go feed my dogs. So
no, you're good, man.
If you're interested in why I was gone. So we all talking about some Michael Turner?
Identity Crisis. The set. Steve Costello just picked it up.
Nice. Congrats, Steve. All right, we're gonna go back to the book where I was causing all that ruckus. All that rudeness talking over Justin. And we're going with, yes, he would be the greatest of all time. Ninjak, or as he likes to be called now, Ninja K. This is is issue number 1, and this is the gold variant, gold edition. And these were pretty much only given out at the Valiant booth at conventions. Matt Kint writing, Clayman on art, and some other folks were involved as well. It does have a couple issues, and I think I mentioned it earlier. There are a couple ticks on there on the spine along here, just a couple. I think I counted 5 of them. They're very small, but when you look, you do see them. I'll put this in a VF range, right in the middle, not a VF minus or a plus, right in the VF. Yeah, it's great. It's cool. Nice to have these gold. They've been doing the gold ones for a while. They're kind of hard to come by, and these are super damn near impossible to find in like a super high grade, just because of the nature of it being in a pile at a convention. You know how that goes. But other than that, it's like pretty clean copy there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this off at $5. Get your Ninjak number 1. This is from 2015 when they did their whole relaunch, their own rebirth. So there you go. $5 for the Ninjak #1 gold variant. All right, NES is in with 5. Now these are going for a good price on eBay.
They are.
Granted, they may be in a different condition. I want to speak to that.
Dude, the last book went for
price-wise,
$34 on eBay.
yeah,
$34 on eBay. The last one sold October, went for $34 plus shipping on eBay. It's a New York Comic-Con exclusive.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool cover. There's Ninjak there, and he's like got all these arrows stuck in him. And he's like, I don't care. I'm going to cut you with my sword anyway. So there you go. NES is in with 5. NES is in with 5 for the NYCC 2015 exclusive. I'll add that to it. Ninjak #1 gold variant. Brian Spaceboy, we're up to 6. All right. 227 with the 6. All right. Very cool. Do we hear 7? Do we hear 7? Get yourself some Ninjak goodness. Valiant has some really good stuff these days, I'll tell you. We don't talk about it, quite enough. We do some segments when they do the news, like, they got the movie news actually with Ninjak. They did like a web movie, and now they have a partnership actually with Sony. So there's like at least 5 movies that they're going to be doing. Quantum and Woody, Ninjak, a bunch of these major properties there. So, they're definitely a good book to have, especially these harder to come by ones. The Valiant, the ratio variants and the harder, to find Valiant books are hot, and they not hot necessarily, but the people who like Valiant are diehard Valiant fans, and those hold their value for a long time. I don't know. You could look at like I think you had a while back the gold for Turok, which was like the 90s version. That's how long ago they were doing those. And those are still decent price, compared to, the regular version.
They are.
So the variants, the metal ones, the like 1 in 50s, even the 1 in 10 and 1 in 20s are, pretty pricey for those. So yeah, like Erod said, Harbinger 1 goes for 600, So definitely good books to have. Not only for the collectability value wise, but they're just damn good stories. The Valiant stuff is really quality stuff. All right, so we have NES Master up to 15. Brian Spaceboy is at 8, and then he went to -11. So I think I owe him money. I gotta send him money for the book. All right, no, so we're up to 15. He bought okay, cool. I know, Erod, actually one thing that's really cool is and a great way to find some gems is to look for collections, like, whether it's, garage sales, estate sales, flea markets, just someone advertising online like, hey, so and so passed and got their books, I just want to get rid of them. But you buy them in bulk. But if you look, and that's attesting to that, you can find some really good stuff there that people maybe didn't know they had, people who don't collect. Erod just bought a collection, and he had 3 Harbinger 1s in there, which are going for $600. So pretty cool. All right, so we're still at 15. I believe it was. Got to scroll up a little bit there. I think it was NES is at 15. Do we hear 16? Do we hear 16? Valiant Metal. Yep, estate sales. This is the gold. It's just a super cool cover. Really quality art too. Not only on the cover here, but in the interiors. It's just really solid. The coloring, the line art, the inking and everything is just, everything's on point.
I'll share my screen so that they can see the cover.
Okay. We're at 15. Do we hear 16? Do we hear 16? Do we hear 16? There you go. That's it. Right there. Ninjak.
You're right about that though, man. It's the Valiant readers that are hardcore about that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they love their books.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll go for crazy prices too. There was I think it was I'm sure they'll correct me in the chat, but it was like a 1 in 50 or 1 in 100 a year or two ago that went for damn near $800.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Brian, Space Boy. Yeah, that was it was all over the news. I was like, oh my god, everybody was following the book just because it was crazy. But that's what I mean. Like, you know, if you get a Valiant fan wanting the book, they'll spend whatever they need to get that book in their collection. You know. All right, Brian Space Boy 227 is at 16. NES comes back with $18. Did we hear 19? We hear $19 for the Ninjak Gold NYCC exclusive. My dogs are looking at me like, you should sell that for 20. Big E's, he already won. Oh, I see, for the for the raffle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Positive
vibes. Positive vibes, right?
Yeah.
Positive vibes. Oh, comically flawed. Come to correct. $18.25. No, we gotta do whole numbers. We're doing whole numbers.
Yeah, you start that, then they're gonna be like 1826.
Yeah, we're not going up in penny increments. We'll be here all night. All right. You can do 17 though. Oh no, wait, you can't. And yes, you do 19. Oh, I said no penny increments. You're doing it wrong, guys. You gotta come up 74 cents. 74 cents. Last whole bid will be the winner. Once we get to that point. NES is at 18.
Dude,
come on, Brian.
They're still getting a deal, man, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, they're saying like half of what that book went for. That's crazy.
That's what we're all about here, though, right?
Yeah.
Jeff G, 20. There we go. $20.25. No.
Good job, Jeff G.
Jeff G bringing it back to the whole numbers. That's what we like. All right, Gomez. Ninjak City.
Y'all gonna make me bust out my first blood shots.
Yeah, and I think the metal covers, and same with like I think it's Chaos Comics, Brian Polito, they do like the gold or the jeweled covers. Some of the companies won't grade them, they were saying. I don't know if that's different now, but at the time they were like, no, it's because how do you grade that, you know, on the same scale that they do the others. So they said that they would return them if you send them in. So pretty interesting. It's hard. I imagine it'd be hard to grade on the same grading that you do like a regular cover, because you know it's metal. All right, NES is at 22. Jeff G comes back with 23. Do we hear 24? We got ourselves a bidding war, folks. Got ourselves a bidding war. We're on the front lines of a bidding war right now. NES 25. We're NES at 25. All right, cool. You guys want to see it again? Nope, it's on the screen. You don't need to see it from me. I'll just sit down here in my little box talking to myself. Fear. Okay, 25, 25, 25. We hear 26. If they have flaws, they aren't pressing out. That's damn right they're not. You just heat up that metal and burn the book. Stoops has never heard of Ninjak. Bro, do yourself a favor and do some research on Ninjak. I think you'll like Ninjak. If you like ninjas, you'll like Ninjak. All right, Jeff G folds. Jeff G folds. NES. You are at 25, my friend, and we'll call it sold to NES.
Sold.
Nice.
Sold. Drop the hammer.
All right.
25.
That's good, man. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Justin, are you next?
I think it's you.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what I can scrounge up. We'll do one more round. Well, how many rounds y'all got left in you? Justin, Jesse?
I could go all night.
It's up to you, man. If you want to do one more, that's fine, or whatever.
I want to get to the raffle, but I want to keep it going.
Yeah.
So
keep in mind Walking Dead as well.
Oh yeah. So let's try to do 2 more rounds and then we'll do the raffle. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, if we don't get to everything, that's fine. But so I'm just gonna go here. I'm just gonna go here and see what happens. Let me share my screen. All right, guys, this is it. It's going to be a little pixelated because I'm going to blow it up a little bit. Star Wars #2. This is not #1, but let me tell you what this is. It's the first appearance of Han Solo in comics. You got a Han Solo movie announcement and release, what, Jesse, next year? Let's just face it, they're going to do Star Wars movies for every year for the next 20 years. It's in VF Plus condition. It's really in nice shape, but there's just on the back, there's just a few dirty spots that I wasn't able to get out. So that's why I kind of have it in the VF Plus range. Other than that, there's nothing wrong with this book. It's in really, really nice shape. I'll start this book off at $2. $2. $2, Biggies. $2, Game Hunter.
All right, J-Rod, that's what's up. Jumping in with the 5.
I put it in the chat, guys. Star Wars #2, first appearance of Han Solo. I'll put this at the VF Plus.
Comic book champ. Flawed's back in at 20.
Appreciate that, Flawed. Flawed's a high bidder. James, I had Flawed at 21st on my phone. You'd have to go 21. Mr. Unknown at 31. Mr. Unknown, you meant 31, right, Mr. Unknown? Just want to make sure he didn't hit that 2 by accident. Please confirm, sir. I got Mr. Unknown at 31. He said yes.
All right.
Mr. Unknown is a high bidder at $31. Like I said, it is the first appearance of Han Solo.
It's a typo. He meant 41.
No, then he put 31 in again. Okay.
Steve Costello folds. Do I hear 32? Do I hear 32? Sold to Mr. Unknown. James folds. Got 2 people that fold. Let me hear from Comically Flawed. Comically Flawed, you still in or no? Brian Spaceboy, you fold? Oh,
Mr. Best Chewbacca.
The Doom says it's also the first Chewbacca and Millennium Falcon. I didn't know that. I guess that would make sense. MJW at 32.
What Chewbacca sound?
Nah, dude. I'm not even gonna embarrass myself like that. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. All right. MJW at 32, going once. Yeah, I had no idea. Like, I knew to get the book because it was first Han Solo, but it didn't even occur to me first Chewbacca and first Millennium Falcon. Adam folds. Adam, I appreciate that. Mr. Unknown at 38. Mr. Unknown in the house, coming strong for $38. Yeah, I know, comic book champ. Biggie's wants that raffle. And we're gonna probably wrap it up here soon because we know that The Walking Dead is gonna be starting soon. So Comically Flawed folds, Dominic Ricky folds. Mr. Unknown at 38, going once at $38.
Oh.
MJW at 39, going once. Gomez says the game is to be told, not fold. Mr. Unknown at 41. Coming strong. 41. Going once to Mr. Unknown Comics guy.
Nice.
This is better. This is better than Walking Dead. I don't know, man. You got just like you got some hardcore Valiant fans, you got some hardcore Walking Dead fans. MJW folds. All that's left is Mr. Unknown going twice to Mr. Unknown. I'll give it just a few seconds. Going twice to Mr. Unknown Comics guy. You know, man, you got some hardcore Star Wars fans. Let's just reference them for a second because Star Wars fans are like no other, man.
Hell yeah.
Those just like live, die, breathe Star Wars.
You know what's funny? This is a part of the A New Hope. That's how they started it, adapting A New Hope, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at that cover, I mean, you never guess it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when did that happen in the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Jason,
does this one tell me who shot first, Han or the?
Nope.
Han shot first.
Han shot first.
Screw Greedo. I hope we get that answered actually in the movie.
Right.
If they,
all right, I'm gonna say sold just to keep it going. I'm gonna say sold to Mr. Unknown. Congratulations, sir. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna unshare my screen and turn it over to who's next? Justin?
Yeah.
Turn it over to Justin.
Justin from the lake.
The cold, cold water. Okay, we're going back to the Silver Age.
The Silver Age.
Because the best stage, right?
Right.
Kind of. All right. We have a nice cover here by Carmine Infantino. Very nice cover. We're going back to 66 for this one. We got the Flash issue 140 or 164. Again, I would say this one's mid-grade or higher. Like, there's no missing bits. I like to say. There's nothing missing on this one. It's a little distressed. I want to say like right in between the A and the S. But there's a little bit of color gone there. Staples are in good shape. The spawn's in good shape. Of course, near the staples, you have your color breaks. This one's definitely, you know, it's been read and enjoyed. We also have a little discoloration here in the middle, at the bottom. But as a whole, this one, if you were to send it off, it would definitely be, you know, 5, 5, 6, somewhere in there. Like, there's nothing missing from this book, and it's not ripped in any way whatsoever. We'll start this one at $1 too. Silver Age starting at $1. Big E's already jumping in that.
Yeah, he jumped in on it.
$1 for the Flash 164. This is the lead up to 165 where the Flash gets married. So there's some of that in here. So that's pretty cool. If, you know, if you're a big Flash fan, this is one of those like one-off keys to get, you know.
Jeff G coming strong.
Ooh, Jeff G jumping in $18. Ooh, Flash 164.
Let me give a shout out to the NY Warriors. There's quite a few of them in the house today. I really appreciate that. Big E's, Manny, E-Rod, check those guys out. They're probably doing one next Monday, I think. Not tomorrow, but next Monday. Big E's, correct me if I'm wrong. But definitely kind of some really good guys in the comic book community. So definitely check those guys out.
All right. So may have stalled. We'll go calling out going once here to Jeff G, $18. Silver Age Awesomeness Flash 164 from, I think it was September of 66. So very cool book here. Stupid ass, what number is it? It's 164. Eddie said, we like roaches, we everywhere. Very nice. All right, so going twice to Stoop, or I'm sorry, not Stoops. He asked about that. Going twice to Jeff G for $18. I just like this cover too. Like basically what this story is that Flash loses control of his powers, and after a few times of that happening, they lock him up because they're like, "No, you've just turned into a villain." But it, come to find out, of course, it's one of his rogues gallery that's manipulating him basically by messing with vibrations around him. So very cool kind of story going on here of, framing the Flash and making him the villain when he's not his fault at all. Even though this, of course, is going to make him doubt himself and his abilities. Jeff G is at 21. Stoop 2 jumps back with $23. 23 going once to Stoops 2. Very cool book here. I mean, it just, a lot of like the older stories just seem to have so much more depth, in them. Like the writers actually cared about the story they were telling and wanted to convey a message through that story, and did it very well. So Jeff G jumped back at $24. Going once, 24 to Jeff G. It's the pie edition. Pie Nog. Yep. You gotta love it when they always put like actual super powered superheroes in just handcuffs, because they could get them out. At any point they could jump out. Stoops 2's out. Jeff G going twice, $24.
Nice.
$24. Very awesome here. Very awesome book to have. Yeah. We'll let it go another 30 seconds for Jeff G at $24. $30 seconds. Jeff G's just taking all my Silver Age goodness, man. Great book to have here. All right, that's it. We're going to call it Jeff G, $24 on Silver Age Flash here. Congratulations, man. We'll put it right here with your Green Lantern.
He won the Green Lantern too?
Yes, he did.
Wow. Who's up, Jesse?
I believe so.
Jesse.
All right. Hang on. Okay. So I'm going to do something just a little bit different here. This is going to be a buy it now. Okay. And this is, we all just saw the Punisher. Very cool stuff. So we have Daredevil the Punisher. This is part of the miniseries. This is issue 2. Issue 3. Right? Issue 3. Look at that cover. Daredevil in the black suit. Being scoped. Here we have issue number 4. Issue number 4. And this is Daredevil issue number 1, the Fried Pie variant, and this is the black and white version of that.
I have that picture, right?
Black and white. Yeah, it's very cool. Still in the bag here. I know Mandy loves these bags. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 books. To buy it now, either $8, it's $2 a book for this, okay? If you want that, just say 8, and it's yours. No bidding on that. And then I have a Fantastic Four lot. You're going to get Ultimate FF. You get 4, 5, and 6, and issue 32, which is a random kind of lot here for Fantastic Four stuff, okay? So it's going to be these very early. These are all very neat. Okay, Stoops bought the Daredevil. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Second.
Awesome.
Fantastic Four. You get this is from the all new run, Matt Fraction on Fantastic Four, which is these. So you're gonna get 2, 3, 6, 10, 13, and then the Mark Millar, Brian Hitch run, which is the end of the first volume. There's 561 and 563, and I believe I sent you a picture if you want to put that up.
Sure.
And then last but not least for this is part of the 1602 Fantastic Four. Pretty cool cover there. Okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? 12 Fantastic Four books. And that's going to be $10 for those.
So you're doing
those sold to Stoops for $8.
Okay.
So we're doing the Fantastic Fours. Did I send you that picture?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See it?
Stoops too. Yep, there you go. And that's all of those for $10. Fantastic Four, random FF lot. Some low numbers though on the volumes, and then towards the end of volume 1. But you get some great Peter David, Mark Millar, Matt Fraction with Mark Bagley on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So some really good stuff in here. And the Ultimate run, of course. You know, we all like the Ultimate stuff. About 12 bucks. I think 12 books for $10 if you want that.
That's still a good deal.
Yeah.
Anytime you get a book for cheaper than $1, man, come on.
Yeah, exactly. And you know the Fantastic Four are going to come back. They got to make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Another movie eventually.
A better movie.
You know, if Fox wants to keep the rights to the characters, they're going to have to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's going to have to be way better. They know they're just going to lose money.
Yeah.
There's such a stigma with that movie now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Looks like I don't have any people interested in the Fantastic Four. Buy it now for $10 lot. And that's fine. That's okay, guys. That's okay. I'm not hurt. I'm not insulted. No, I'm just kidding. But I guess that's it. I have an indie lot here. If anybody's interested in this, I'll just run through it quickly here and we can see if anybody's interested. This is Invincible, number 135. The Gwinvincible. Mm-hmm. Black and white. This is the cover B, the Unlocked Retailer Edition for Destroyer. These are about $10 on eBay right now. This is a really cool Emily Lazar, her band, September Morning. This is about a $5 cover price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
really
that was cool. That one's like a mini trade.
That book sold out.
Exactly. Square bound. Yeah, it did. Square. I don't know if you can see the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Square bound.
That was one of those books that my shop owner was like, "You should probably buy this." And just hang on.
It's a good run. It's a good book. And Emily is really cool. I've talked to her a couple times. She's really nice. Mark Silvestri is the artist on it, by the way. Samaritan Veritas, number 1. This actually sold out too. These are pretty hard to find. There was some hype around that book. Secret Weapons, number 1. This just came out. This is like a one of the alternate covers. Really cool. Fun story. These people have like random, very kind of unusable powers. Like this one guy can like pretty much conjure anything he wants, but he has no control over what it is or when it is. So he's like just out randomly with things. Just like he was in like a Home Depot, and I think he like made a shotgun all of a sudden in his hands. And then I got a couple random ones here, so I'll just throw these in for free. We won't count those. But that whole indie lot will start it at $10.
Can you fan them out and just kind of put them up on the screen?
Yep.
The whole lot for $10.
Yep, all of these.
Yeah, that is a good deal.
All of these for $10. This book, if you just wanted this book itself, this sold out, and this is at $10 by itself.
Nice.
And this one was. This is a cool cover. I like this cover here.
NES in at 10.
All right, NES in at 10. All right, this is not a buy it now. This one's an auction. Okay, this one can go up from here. All right, so this is 10. All right,
guys, this is the last. This is going to be the last one of the night. We're going to go ahead and do the raffle after this. So this is the last auction of the night tonight, and that's a heck of a deal, man.
Yeah. Stoops
$12 for Stoops.
Stoops is in at 12. Stoops is in at 12. Let's see what I can throw in if it goes up. Oh, I didn't. Oh man, I forgot about those. Next time. I got some books for next time already. All right, NES is in at 15. NES is in at 15. That's cool. All right. And then there's these two books. Plutona, you'll get that. And Phonogram. Plutona was opted. Definitely. Jeff Lemire and Kieran Gillen on this one. There you go. So you get those as well. All right. Sold. NES. You got this indie lot here. Congrats, my friend. And I'll bundle that with your other book.
Sweet.
All right. I'm done.
You're done, man? All right.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We'll go ahead and do this raffle. Yeah.
Raffle.
Raffle time. All right. So this was the original list. Spots that you guys picked. Big E's number 1, Exile, Brian Spaceboy, Steve, Rag, Stoops, Comically Flawed, Jeff G, and then Comic Book Champ. Let's go on over here to random.org. And you can compare to see that everything matches. Big E's, Exile, Brian Spaceboy, Steve, Rag, Stoops, Comically Flawed, Jeff G, Comic Book Champ. All right. Now let me go ahead and widen my screen. And we're going to go ahead and roll 2 dice. Y'all know how we do it. If anybody's done this before, we roll 2 dice. That determines how many times I will press this randomize button. Whoever is at the top, it doesn't necessarily have to be number 1. It could be number 8 might be at the top. Whoever's at the top is going to be your winner, okay, of this beautiful Uncanny X-Men first appearance of Gambit. All right, let's do this. So roll our dice. If we roll Snake Eyes, I'm rolling it again. 4. 4 is your number, guys, okay? 4 is your number. Yep. Not a big number, but 4 is going to be your number. All right, here we go. Randomize. Number 1. Number 2.
Oh my God. Suspense is killing me.
Number 3. All right. And your winner is, there's number 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. Your winner is Stoops 2. Spot number 6. Stoops 2 is your winner. He won the first appearance of Gambit.
Nice.
Uncanny X-Men 266.
Congratulations, Stoops.
Yeah, absolutely. Stoops, if you don't want it and you don't claim it, it goes to Comically Flawed. So you better get on it. Guys, let me unshare my screen real quick. We will wrap this up. I want to thank everybody for joining us. It's been tons of fun, but we don't want to keep you guys from watching The Walking Dead. We know how you guys are. Final shout outs and thoughts real quick.
Yeah, just big thanks for everybody who showed up. It was a lot of fun just watching the chat roll and everything. Big, thanks for you and Jesse coming on here and having a good time. So this was a lot of fun. Definitely look forward to the next one.
Absolutely. Jesse?
Yeah, guys, thanks for buying. And if you didn't buy, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Go ahead and send me an email if you want. I already saw a couple people did. Shoot me an email to jesse@jlscomics.com. I appreciate it. We'll get that all squared away via email. So thanks again to everybody who won, and to those who bidded, and to those who just hung out. Appreciate it. And thanks everyone for having me back.
Oh, man.
With me for an hour or two.
Anytime. We'll do this again December the 10th, everybody. There may be a sneak auction in between, but until then, December the 10th, auction number 10. Thank you so much. Have a great week, everybody. Keep God first in your life. Enjoy your comic books. Till next time, talk to you later.
Have a good one.